All right, what's up, everybody? This is going to be the East Coast versus Canada exhibition match. We're going to be doing a 5v5 teams, and the way it's going to work is each individual team is going to have 2 lives, and we're going to play first 2 sets. We're going to go all the way down the line, and we're going to rotate back one more time. And along with me, it's going to be me. I'm Senna, and I'm going to be commentating with Andrew.
Hey, it's me. I'm Andrew. I'm here. My mic was muted. Now it's not. Good.
Yeah, we've got a lot of good players. We got a lot of interesting teams, and it should be a pretty interesting exhibition in terms of what happens.
No, it's true. I'm ready to watch these robots kill each other. Very exciting.
I'm very excited to watch these robots kill each other. So first up, we should have Rheem and HDR versus Envers and Two Toes. And let's see, that should be Reborns Legend versus C and GPO3.
Well, they could change, right? So.
Well, yeah, that's true. They could change, but I think Rheem, I know at least is gonna either play C or Penelope, but I think he's got the most games on C, so I think he's gonna stick with that.
Doesn't he also play new?
Yeah, he also plays new, but I think lately I've mostly seen him play.
Well, Two Toes plays Reborns, Rex, and Destiny, and Andy plays, who is the first king? Plays Legends, Forbidden, and Luna and Plus.
Of course.
It'll be interesting.
So, for the Canada side, what do you think about the experience level?
Wait, stop everything. Wait, hold on. Set side 7.
Oh yeah, please,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Set side 7, oh my god, yeah. Let's not go to capital territory.
Ooh.
Let's not settle it on capital territory.
You don't want to play on Saint Kingdom?
No, I don't want to play on Saint Kingdom!
Alright. So, do you want to get right into it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's,
Okay.
Yep, so it's going to be Rheem and Two Toes. And mobile suit selection is on, so we'll have to wait and see to see what they actually choose. But I'm pretty confident in Two Toes going with Reborns, unless you guys discuss something different.
I don't know. I'm not. I didn't talk about anything.
All right, I'm totally hands off. I respect it.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it's going to be Legend and Reborns versus C GPO3. So, what perspective do you want to start with, Andrew?
Let's start with Kashid.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So, this is a pretty interesting character. He has very, very low mobility normally, but when he enters the powered up mode, he gets a lot. So
he gets a lot, and then he really doesn't.
Ammo that's reloading in the very bottom.
Pretty, basic suit. He's got a really good fastball assist, Hamakan, and then he's actually his main is interesting.
Right, and now
fires
up,
oh, yep, he's.
Ooh. Gets that out of it. That's pretty bad.
So right now, C's taking about 200 damage, and no damage has been put on. Oh, wow. There we go.
Definitely the way this team wants to win, their win condition would be they play around their buff and they push in on Reborn Legend when the buff is up, and when it's not, they just want to win.
Yeah, and they have the great thing about GPO3 is that he can cover C while he's waiting for his power up. Just keep tossing out micro missiles. This is looking quite good for slightly advantageous for Rheem right now.
But as everyone knows, with Reborns, all it takes is one.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, the real point is going to come out when it's time for Reborns first burst. We'll definitely switch to watching Reborns when that happens. Yeah, I really like Rheem is definitely
good Gyaro too. One thing about Kashida that is kind of an issue is that compared to other suits, I think this suit struggles to force hits, but
he definitely does. But at the same time, you do have to. It's one of those suits where it struggles to land hits, but if you ever stop looking at it, if you ever kind of don't give it the respect it deserves, it will definitely blow you up for that. Ooh, Rheem takes a big hit here. He's got burst.
He's coming on his half though, so
he's got his first half here. The question is he going to use it right
now? Give him an option trap, so
yeah, so I wonder if he's going to wait until he gets his first.
That being said, HDR is incredibly healthy, so there's really no threat.
Yeah.
There's really no reason for him to not just kind of play very slow.
Ooh, oh, he takes another hit there. And oh, yep, oh yeah, he's in there. He's in there. This could be, oh yeah,
Legend's actually pretty,
this is actually, if he can get, I mean, if he can get some damage on Legend though, ooh, he died in burst. That's big.
In this
Okay, I mean, it's not, you know, he did die in burst, but...
Because GPO3 isn't that healthy.
Oh, okay, I think Reborns, let's see. Reborns has burst, let's go ahead and look at this. Oh, and he dies! Oof. Okay, so he's back with almost a full burst. And, I mean, I assume he's gonna spend it, so let's see what happens. Oh, yep, okay. He's bursting in. Oh, he gets a hit. Basic. Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is big. This is big. Pop GPO3's burst. Oh, not gonna do it. So I think, you know, Two Toes is definitely in a position to get... I mean, he's gonna get one more burst. I don't think either front is gonna get two more.
Oh, that was a terrible burst, actually. Holy crap. Oh, nice little offensive sequence.
It's
this
still
is
down
relatively
to the wire.
Even, actually.
This is actually down to the wire. I mean, one more hit's gonna do it.
I'm not sure if Legend was not going to get another burst, so that could be a big deal.
Yeah,
GPO3 is going to get another burst and Legend won't. So
GPO3 is
all it takes
getting
is,
another one.
if they dive Legend right now, it'll be very hard for them to win. Seems like HDR gets the picture.
Alright, and yeah, that's going to be Rheem and HDR going to take that first game.
That match is a really good example of the importance of doing a good E-Burst, because they literally lost because in that last situation, GPO3 had E-Burst and Legend didn't. So it was very... so
absolutely.
If Legend had E-Burst, then it wouldn't have been possible for them to just run into him and kill him.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Unfortunately, because he used his meter in not a very good way and died instantly, he wasn't able to...
And you know, I really think that... Like, your first burst as the front, you know, sometimes, you know, that can be kind of a risky situation because you might be kind of low when you get it, but even if you do die in your first burst, you'll at least get one more burst, but when you're backing, that last burst you get is really, really important, and if you don't get it at all, that might just be the end of the game.
Someone's telling me the stream is laggy.
Oh.
Like a
laggy.
slideshow. Is it laggy? I haven't actually got it open.
I mean, I don't have it open either. But
I'm going to go look at that real quick.
I went ahead and told everybody in the stream too that the YouTube link is going to be much, much smoother because we're streaming directly to there and mirroring the YouTube link to the stream here. So
yeah, everybody go ahead and check out the we're also simultaneously streaming to YouTube.
Anyways, we should watch Reborns.
Yes, my camera's on Reborns.
Okay.
So
just
it looks like I feel like
what Reborns is basically he is the best character in the game, but he's balanced out by the fact that he's very technical and has a lot of more difficult sequences. So it ends up being a case of the character being very, very good, but the only limitation is the player.
And I think, you know, with how complicated and how many sequences Reborns has, you also have a lot of room for player expression in terms of just how you choose. You have so many tools, but the question is how you choose to use them. And I think one of the big things about Reborns is like you need to manage your...
I can't believe that missed.
I know. I mean, so right now, I think Two Toes got a little too overzealous with his main usage, and right now he's literally he has no main. So he's completely out of ammo.
Generally speaking, you can leverage this sort of thing by using DFA a little bit more. But
yeah, I think Two Toes like
Once again, I think you know their win condition in this match is the opposite of what it is for Dream.
Watch Siege.
They want to play around the Nazi crap, which is that buff board gets set.
And I mean with Reborns,
want to be going in when the buff board is not up, and they want to be trying to turtle wins.
And I think one of the good things about Reborns especially is that, you know, with backflip, he has a very good way of kind of contesting.
Damage is not bad on the first, and he got the kill. Actually, this isn't so bad. HDR uses B.
HDR doesn't use B here. He's gonna get...
Interesting.
Okay, well, he got the kill.
But his gun's empty.
So I really feel like I really think it's gonna come down to the back in terms of just like who can survive the longest. Both of them are really low in terms of HP. Reem's gonna get another burst right after this combo. Ooh, okay. Oh man, this is gonna be... Envers just has to survive here.
If he lives through this, they are in a really good position. Oh.
No.
Oh no.
God. But is he getting another burst is the question.
The timing on the burst is now retroactively bad because Tuto's bursted while his partner was dead. So
Yeah. And now the issue is I don't think Envers is getting another. No, he's not.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's honestly the worst, especially
no
as
second E.
he did not get a second E. And the worst thing about a 2.5k is that I mean when you respond over Casa as a 2.5k,
Yeah,
you're not getting
just to
another...
give a quick rundown to any new listeners, the way this game works is you and your partner share a health bar. When you die, you consume from a set amount of health, and if there isn't any health left, you only come back with a percentage of what you normally have. So it would be instead of coming back with 620 HP, when you respawn as the back suit, the lower cost suit, you actually only come back with about 130 HP, meaning you can only take one hit before you die, unless you have E-burst, in which case you can take 2. So the importance of meter management in this, as a back player in this game, is that you need to have enough meter to flip to do a defensive, like a combo break burst on your second life. Otherwise, people will just run into you and kill you. So it's very important to have the meter in those situations, and in this situation, he didn't have the meter twice, and so when he respawned, he was just instantly killed.
That's, that's rough. So we're going to be going straight into the next match, which is going to be Rheem and HDR. They're going to be going up against Mitsuwano and Pure Steve.
Oh, interesting. So Mitsuwano is an Age super fan. He plays like all the Age suits, Darkhound, H1, I think, and Age FX, yeah. And he used to play H2 and GBS. That's how you know he's a true believer.
A true believer.
And then Pure Steve plays a couple different things. I mostly know him for his Hambravi, which is, that's an interesting suit. It was really good in full boost. It's not so good in this game, but
well, I mean, I've seen Steve can play a lot of suits. I've seen him.
Too, I think, yeah.
When I encounter him in tournament, I usually
and Hambravi. Those are the
yeah. When I encounter him in tournament, I usually see him on either Quebly or Cheridum.
Oh, right, he's got Cheridum too.
Yeah, I mean not Cheridum, Dynamis. My bad.
Okay, yeah.
He's got a pretty.
Right. So,
I think he's got 15 stars on both of
what
those.
they play, because
there's.
So.
Yeah, I know Steve. Oh, he's gonna be backing with Quebly. I see. He just switched it, so I think we might be seeing FX Quebly. Yeah.
This is a flexible team comp because it doesn't really matter who dies first.
Yes.
I would say. They're both taking E, which HFX is a unique front in the fact that he is a mostly defensive character, but when he enters a low HP threshold, he becomes very powerful. So, if you wanna
let's watch HFX a little bit, just since these are new suits.
Yeah. He also has that move, which is an incredibly powerful defensive
repositioning tool. Yes.
Overall, his main thing is he has very impenetrable self-defense. His weakness, though, is that for a front suit or a higher cost suit, his presence is very low. And
often he pairs himself with the back suit that has a lot of presence or can take care of itself very well.
Yeah. I think the most important thing is, it either goes with a lower cost that plans on dying like 4 times, or it goes with something.
Yes. Yeah, 1K, a 1.5k team with HFX is very, very potent. We're seeing Mitsuwano is playing a more traditional front.
I wonder how I feel about this in general, though, because I think, obviously, even with HFX, you would want to push in on the buff for...
Yeah, I do think that you want to push in on C just because it's so much more vulnerable when it doesn't have the Nazi craft up. You can make a lot more happen.
The mobility of that suit without the craft is actually... You can't be able to...
So, Mitsuwano's going to get his first here. Yep, he's in.
During this mode, all the weapons are changed, and he gets access to a very powerful ability. You want to see it right here? Oh, no.
Wow, so he flips, and he's going to go after DPO3 here. Yeah.
The combo whips. Oh, hey. Oh, no! That was a guaranteed punish. When she actually exit his mode, most suits get invul when they exit, but he does not.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep watching FX here because...
I think it should be easier if we just stay on the characters side on.
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. But yeah, so is it you here? Oh, the funnel's just they prorated too much. This is really close for the first play.
I think she has a lot more comeback defense. I think HFX has very high comeback defense.
Absolutely.
It's all up to...
Okay, well,
H
My biggest concern for Mitsuwano and
HP
Steve
balancing
here
is
is
very
that
good.
Quebbly is very, very low right now.
Yeah, the HP balancing is very up there right now.
Yeah, oh, man,
no.
was Quebbly getting another burst though? Oh, well, Quebbly is going to get one more burst, but
Okay,
this is
People
really
is getting
scary.
another burst, so they don't lose right here, but
Oh my
after
god.
they take one more hit, they will. Oh, this is the HFX.
Oh, yep. So he's going to get a big hit on C here. And, oh man, they're forcing it. They are forcing it.
No. Did Steve
Wow.
not get first?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, what happens a lot of times on net play, you know, you're kind of like, your E-burst comes like during the last 1 or 2 hits, and you're kind of, it can be hard to make it come out sometimes.
I wish I had been watching his perspective to know if he actually had the burst.
Yeah, well, I know when he spawned, he had about, I'd say about 70% bar.
I checked with him.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it's...
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we weren't...
Alright, so do you want to watch Steve's perspective this
Yeah, I think that would be good. This is,
we haven't seen HDR yet, actually.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's watch Steve's perspective, because if they lose this next one, they're out.
Exactly, and I think, you know, there's...
Then HDR, like...
Yeah,
but,
so I think we should
HDR
watch Steve's this time, and then we can watch maybe HDR's the next time.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Because no matter what happens, HDR
I
will
think
be the
Q-Blade's
next
a very
game.
interesting suit, too. So
Oh yeah, I think so. I think one of the interesting things about Q-Blade is that, you know, you've got a suit that not only has very powerful melee and, you know, close range presence, but also with the way its remote funnel weapons work, it has full screen presence as well. So it's a very versatile suit.
It's an interesting character that is a hybrid between a kind of a melee character and a sniper.
Yeah, they're essentially like, yes, absolutely.
Alright.
So yeah, let's go ahead and watch the perspective of Pure Steve's Quebbly.
So Q-Blade is very unique gameplay that I want to run through real quick. Basically, it sends these remote controlled weapons, and then you can manually fire them after placing them. But most characters that send these these like automatic weapons, they will then automatically
fire. However, yeah.
But the Q-Blade funnels have to be manually fired, which has ups and downs, obviously.
And obviously, another big thing about Q-Blade is that so most suits, when they fire out funnels, they actually go into what's called a veneer animation, where they kind of stop moving for a second. But with Q-Blade, it kind of just like throws its hands forward, and that's actually the motion that's causing it to throw the funnels forward. And it can, you know, it can do any movement action at once while it's doing that. And with actually firing the funnels, you'll see that it kind of does that quick motion where it kind of like throws its hands to its sides, and you can boost dash cancel that extremely fast. So it's kind of a different way.
It's a very different character.
Yes.
The other thing it has going for it is it has a meat shield assist, where it calls a guy to stand in front of it as you just done, but the guy just doesn't. And what that
would have been damage that he would have taken against, you know, a normal suit.
Yeah, it absorbs the
So quickly, I just want to talk about the neutral here. Once again, the HP swing is very much in Steve and Mitsuwano's favor. They seem to be playing it very well. However, C's about to get his first burst, so we'll see what happens there. I assume he's got Monopsy Craft up. But I think Steve is playing a very good. He's doing a lot. He's rotating his lock very well and shutting down.
You mean you don't mean Steve's gonna get his first burst?
I'm saying that C is getting his first burst very soon.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I should check. He should have it. Yeah, he's got it. He just isn't using it yet. But Mitsuwano is using his first burst.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, wow, this is... And Mitsuwano is dead. However, you know, Steve is doing a great job of conserving his HP. So he is, you know...
Steve is doing very good in conserving his HP, but at this point in the team comp...
he should probably play a little bit more forward. Yes.
So we might get to see some of the melee capabilities.
Absolutely, the melee capabilities of Quebbly. Quebbly also has a pressure move, which is unblockable and stuns, and it's very good for Okizeme, so we might actually see it right here, unless Steve doesn't want to go for it. No, he didn't have time. Okay, so HDR is getting very, very low here, so it's going to be, you know... I actually want to go over and check his he's got burst. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and burst here.
This match is currently up to Mitsuwano surviving.
Yeah, it's 100% on how whether or not Mitsuwano can survive this onslaught he's up against.
One thing that Q-Blade does struggle with, even though it's very, very common to do, is does have some trouble forcing hits on people. So in this situation where it's being forced in front and he doesn't really want to go in melee a team like this,
and I think one of the biggest things about Q-Blade is that while it has a lot of powerful tools at all ranges, it is not particularly a high damage suit. It does not have a traditional Jirobi. It does not have, you know...
First, this could be big. It all depends on who dies. If they live through the...
Oh my god, this is so close.
Oh, that's big, actually.
Oh my god.
The defensive burst from HDR is all to this.
Oh, beautiful. Wow, that was clutch.
That was really, really incredible.
That was incredible. That was an incredible... Well, you were saying before, you know, HFX's comeback potential.
Yeah, no, that was very incredible because he not only got the defensive burst from GPO3, but was able to then chase down GPO3 and defend himself from the Kishi Gundam at the same time. So that was really excellent.
Absolutely.
And also at the same time, I think there was somewhat of a tactical error between Rheem and HDR because they split up.
Yeah, well, I really wanted to see... I felt like HDR, like what you were saying about with Mitsuwano, where he needed to survive. I think, you know, the opposite... I really wanted Rheem to kind of push in a little bit more and kind of burn his HP a little more aggressively because he had... HDR was kind of struggling at about the 100 HP mark for a pretty long time.
Yeah. No,
And I think one more half burst from C could have really turned that one around.
I also think Steve managing his HP really well.
Oh, yeah.
Ideally, he would play very slow.
Yeah. And they definitely succeeded.
That being said, it actually can't play fast effectively, so I'm not going to pretend.
Oh, absolutely.
But
No. But I think, like, ideally it
comp,
plays kind of slow, and yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch HDR's perspective this time, since I guess it's his turn, and we'll see, you know, we'll kind of look at it.
GPO3 is a...
He really got hit by those funnels down.
GPO3 is a ubiquitous character. He has great offense, he has great defense. He similar to Reborns, is a very high potential character, so once again, you are only limited by your imagination and
Also ubiquitous that you will see him in every... You will see him a lot if you watch this game.
It's true. Very ubiquitous.
So right now, wow, I feel like we are...
Actually, this is looking incredibly good for Steve.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're looking like they're playing very... It really feels like they're trying to play very, very fast right now, and it's not working out. They're getting
I don't think playing fast into HFX is a good idea.
HFX? But, you know, there's a lot of...
You can't force anything.
It's really hard to force anything against that suit, so... Ooh, wow, so... Reem's down, and the HP situation for, you know... Oh yeah, Rheem has the don't give up combo, which I think is very, you know, it's very, very GG's.
That being said, no, he's still fronting because HDR is below 300. Oh, yeah. Man, this is ugly, actually.
This is actually, yeah.
Their HP management is not good this time. I think... I feel like right now the path to victory for them is making big swings with their
but I feel like the more risky they try to play, the more they're just going to walk into the...
Well, this burst could change everything.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's a big hero. That's a big
huge.
Hero.
Okay. That is an incredible.
That's a big fat hero. So HDR is sitting on a huge extend burst. I don't want to say it's over yet.
No, he has. Well, he has to. He now, because his first time was not good. He actually.
Oh my god, this is so sweaty. Oh my god.
Okay, it's pretty ugly still.
Yeah, They would have to do something.
It's not the victory for them, but it involves. I would say, at this point, they have lost some resources. It would have to be up to Steve and so on.
It's an active god.
Playing the match chaotically is not...
Yeah.
Honestly. If you're playing Kishi into characters who have this kind of self-defense, you're playing around...
Well, not just self-defense, but FX also has, you know, he has this incredible mobility that is just...
Yeah. Well, I include mobility as part of self-defense.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So next up is going to be Ace and Alucard, and I actually don't know. I think they're playing. Okay, well, I think Alucard is going to play heavy arms, and I think Ace is going to play. He might either. I think he plays Zabanya, but I think he might also play Quan. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those guys. Well, Alucard is very cool because he plays a lot of gimmick.
Yes, Alucard is NA's premier obscure.
Wait, hold up. Why are we watching the wrong team?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is wrong. Cancel.
Well, we were cancel spectating, but that's the wrong team.
That is the wrong team.
Okay. So, Alucard's very interesting because he. Do you want to watch him first, actually? Because he plays a lot. He plays very.
I canceled the spectating.
Why'd Velsos leave? No, well, we're not watching this match. They just have to not select characters. And
Okay.
then it'll put them on.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
absolutely
actually,
want to
watch
watch.
them play. Well, regardless, we can talk.
I
It doesn't really matter.
absolutely
We
want
can
to
talk
watch Alucard because Alucard is, like you said, he plays a lot of very interesting esoteric suits that don't really follow within the normal pattern of extreme versus gameplay.
Yeah, he plays characters that have unique movement, and hopefully we'll get to see some of them. I mean,
He
obviously
plays a
we'll-
lot of ground runners. He plays a lot of low-cost suits.
I mean, definitely one thing that I really love about this game that I think is very exciting about it in general is that there are like 180 characters or something like that, but they do not feel like palette swaps of each other.
No.
Like, there's a million characters. Well, some of them literally are palette swaps of each other. I'm not going to pretend they don't exist.
Yes.
But like, I want to say 160 of those characters are unique because because like, and within that uniqueness, it's not just weapon types and stuff, but oftentimes characters have different. Like, they have different movement styles, they have different, like... And even though they only have a couple of moves, different...
Well, yeah, and I think...
Sometimes the characters have very unique game plans and paths to victory and stuff. And methods of...
I think what's even funny is that you mentioned, like, some characters are quite literally... Like, you look at, 00 Gundam and 007 swords, they are quite literally pretty much using the exact same model, but they could not play any more differently.
Yeah, definitely. Like, definitely the characters, I think definitely... I keep saying definitely. One of my favorite things about this game, for sure, is the player expression. You can have two players who play the same character, but play them vastly different. It's a very rewarding game to become competent in. It's a very rewarding game to flex your knowledge in, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what's really great is not only, you have players that kind of... They might express their love for maybe like one or two suits, and then you have players that will play, a whole variety pack of really interesting suits.
Wait.
And
okay. Wait. Is something going? Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Regarding people who are confused in the stream, that was just a mistake because the wrong team with Q-Blade got selected. So
yeah,
I think they're just finishing it as fast as possible, and then
they just want to. I'm hoping. Yeah, it's.
Also, Vals has left the room for some reason. I'm not really sure what's up with that.
I'll open up the stream just so I can see chat.
Okay. Also, where did Valsos go? Is that for? Are they
They're going to be the next East Coast team.
Okay. So, it was going to be... So, the next match coming up would be Pure Steve versus Ace Voodoo and Alucard, right?
And it'd be
Yes.
Teams D and E in the room, Legend.
What? Well.
Yeah, well.
Now we wait. But,
Yeah, we'll just patiently wait.
Okay, so Valsa's back in the room, so now we're ready to go. It would be, Pure Steve and Mitsuwano versus Ace Voodoo, Pilot, and Alucard.
Yes. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and watch. Yeah, so if Alucard's going to play Heavy Arms, which Heavy Arms is a very interesting suit.
It's a very unique character. He's very cool. He has some flaws.
He has several flaws.
He has some flaws we can go into, but
yes. But let's just. I think we should just go ahead and start with the basics of how the character works, which is essentially he is a heavy barrage character who is always pressing some kind of button offensively at something, right?
Yeah. Well, Heavy Arms is very unique. His overall game plan is that he is constantly avoiding things and shooting, but his presence overall is fairly low. So, but he's very flashy, and he's
very flashy. So we'll watch.
Yeah.
So, and one of the very cool things about Heavy Arms is that you'll see he can cancel a lot of his moves into that flip, and when he slides to the ground, he can step forward, and that refills all of his boost. So that kind of contributes to the overall mobility and presence of heavy arms will always be moving.
But yeah, this character is very he's very cool. He dodges almost everything. Though actually, I wonder if this matchup is bad again. Bad for him.
So I think so he does.
Basically, every time he does a flip or anything like that, he is removing any homing on bullets incoming towards him. So
however, like you said, so Quebley's manual aim function actually that can be a bit of a sore spot for heavy arms because usually the things that give heavy arms trouble are things that can kind of they aren't traditionally they don't track in a traditional manner.
Yeah, he's moving. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he is schmooving. I love it.
Yeah, he's moving.
Yeah. But
like I said, he's still fairly unhealthy.
He's unhealthy, but I think the reason that Ace picked New is that New is kind of is definitely a front that can kind of be okay if he gets OC'd.
Yeah. We can talk about New more when we watch that.
Yeah,
because
we can watch
that character also is interesting. But,
yeah, we can watch New on the next perspective. I just want to, yeah.
But yeah, basically, Heavy Arm's job is to kind of pass around a lot, and he passes around and they pass around into you. And he's impossible to hit, and he's even more impossible to hit with melee attacks. But unfortunately,
good luck trying to melee.
Despite the fact that he puts out a lot of bullets and a lot of
so most of his projectiles, well, all of his projectiles, they're physical, and they have they have a quite significant travel time to them. So if you are looking at heavy arms and you're actively trying to avoid its shots, it can be quite hard for heavy arms to land a hit. But is he gonna burst here? Oh wow, okay.
I'm surprised he didn't burst here. He's not gonna get.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna save it for one big.
They got the overtoss too. Normally this kind of situation is very advantageous, but against HFX it's not that.
Yeah. HFX is one of those suits. Oh, this is so sweaty.
Playing more effectively.
I'm honestly really scared for Alucard right now. He is surviving. It is.
This character is very flashy and cool.
Yeah.
And, it may not be there's no input camera, but actually the inputs required to play this character.
The input camera on Alucard would be.
The execution.
He's not getting another burst.
Is he not getting?
No, he's not getting another burst.
Okay, this could be bad. Oh no, this could be bad. Okay.
This might be.
Yeah, his partner recognizes it too, which is why it bursts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
So we're talking about that situation was what we were talking about with the Q-Blade funnels being manual fire. He times one of his evasive maneuvers, and the Q-Blade simply waits until he's performed the maneuver and then shoots him then. So actually, the matchup's quite bad.
Yes. Yes.
Matchup is quite bad. We shall see if he stays on this character.
Okay.
So
yeah. Well,
because
I mean, I feel like Alucard is he's definitely a trooper when it comes to matchups. I've never heard him complain about that's really hard for me. He just sticks it out.
What a hero.
he's absolutely an NA hero.
What a hero.
He'll play ground running suits into a lot of just terrible ground running matchups.
So let's see what this next match is. I think we should spectate New.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll go ahead and spectate New.
Alrighty. New Gundam is pretty interesting. Similar to Kishi. New is a character who plays primarily around. Oh, never mind.
He's supposed to hot scramble. Let's go. Okay.
We can talk about Hot Scramble, who's a completely different character.
A completely different character.
So, Hot Scramble is probably top 3 in the game for the 3,000 cost suits. He's a little bit of an all-rounder, but he's pretty much good at everything. He's mostly known for his iconic melee, where he jumps forward and shields himself from shots and then stabs you. He also has a kind of remote weapon where he sends out his wings and they surround you and shoot lasers at you, which sounds really bad, and it is, like as in bad to defend against. And the last thing he's got going for him is that he has a plane mode, and in the plane mode he can shoot a laser at you, and that is very entertaining. That being said,
it's actually impossible to avoid. You pretty much have to block it. So as we were talking,
he's actually taken a lot of damage already.
He's taken a lot of damage. He's got his first burst, which is the
iconic
commentator curse.
His first burst can change everything. Though.
I mean, yeah, it is definitely Hot Scramble though. Ooh, Alucard is getting
actually,
beat up,
this match is looking pretty ugly.
This match is looking extremely crossy, though. I mean, at the same time, the team that Steve and Mitsuwano are playing.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
Steve pulling out the clutch assist, protecting himself at the
Oh
very
my
last minute.
god! Yeah, this is I don't want to say it's over, but it's looking quite.
This match,
like the,
what really? This match is ugly. Like they're really down on resources at this point.
Yeah.
Well, Cubley and HFX. Okay. This is.
Ugly.
I'm not gonna say there's no comeback, but
I would never say that, but this is ugly.
At this point, it would be incredibly up to Mitsuwano and Steve to make a lot of big mistakes.
It's their game to lose.
Because the resources are just not.
Yeah.
They don't have the resources.
They don't have.
Also, Alucard needs to back off right now.
Yeah.
He's actually playing incredibly way too close considering the amount of he has.
Yeah,
let me check if he has.
I can check if he has burst.
He's
gonna get
get another burst, so he can take 2 hits.
He won't get
He
it.
can take 2 more hits before he loses, but that's not meant.
Oh, this is the last spot. Scramble burst. Oh god.
Oh, go for the melee. Oh, it doesn't work out.
Oh god.
This is not a very powerful one.
No.
Alucard not going to get the burst yet.
He's got burst right now.
Okay,
yeah.
he uses it, but he doesn't get to use it defensively. This match is nothing but scramble right now, but unfortunately,
well, it's not enough. The resource.
That's what Cubley and because the thing is, normally I would say in a scramble situation, their team is actually not bad. Hot scramble and heavy arms, endless waltz. But the problem is at that point they don't have any HP to leverage, so if they make any mistakes, they will simply lose. Fortunately, kind of a.
They're playing neutral against.
We did get to see part of the strength of HFX and Cubley, which is that if they get a lead on you, it suddenly becomes a very godless uphill battle.
Yeah,
both of
that
those
team
have very
is
impenetrable self-defense.
That team is honestly like nauseating in terms of how well it can just defend itself.
HFX and everything is nauseating. That character is nauseating.
I mean, when you combine it with Pueblo, who's also just like, oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna push it on me, character? Like it's
yeah. Both of those suits are very difficult to push in on you.
So next, I think we're gonna have Shinso and Valzez, and I think they're gonna play Rex Montero.
Ooh. The first Montatlo.
Montero.
The first Montatlo pick. Very exciting. That character is a very iconic character in this game.
Yeah, he is. Well, do you want to say the ubiquitous? Do you want to say ubiquitous again?
I'm gonna go with iconic because not everyone plays him, and I think actually I think he is somewhat difficult to play very well because
really? Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about
Montero. If he's picked, he doesn't have to be picked. If he's not gonna get picked, we're not gonna talk about it.
No, there it is.
Okay, yeah, it is Montero.
There is
someone. Montero is very unique. He is a character who has come back from the future to change the past because he's actually not in this game. But they put him in this game after they finished supporting it, and he has created waves in the community because everyone hates him. And
he physically creates waves as well.
It just keeps going. So the thing with Montero that is very unique
let's go ahead and watch Montero.
Montero has a lot going for him, but I think the iconic move that we can talk about if we're watching Montero right now is he has a whip that creates a gigantic wave, and I'll point it out when we see it. There it is. That move is incredibly unique because in a game where self-defense is king and the entire meta has been formed around characters who are very, very good at never being hit, he is able to force hits.
Montero just hits you. He just says, oh, you're getting hit.
Which is, and he is truly, he has weapons from the future. He's here to take the world back from this point. That's how I feel about it. Like, he is, he also has a lot of other things going for him. He has very, he's very powerful defensive melee because he has a move where he has like a windmill strut move where he like spins his blade and it blocks all incoming shots. Yeah, his assist is very high performance. That's basically it, but that's all you need. Like, I mean, ultimately the thing is that in a game where hitting people is very difficult, he can hit people. That alone is worth the roll. So in this situation,
we're seeing
right now, I do
Rex.
think that Cubley is actually pretty good at Montero. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
Tell the iconic whip, hitting right there. Flipping out. It does seem like Montero's taking a little bit of taking a lot of damage though.
Montero was very low for this stage of the game.
One thing with Montero that is notable is his mobility is actually very, very poor. He is a lower cost and doesn't have any special mobility.
Well, so what's really interesting is that I think personally that he has somewhat above average mobility performance for a 2K, but the issue is that most top tier 2Ks have insane mobility.
Yeah, true. True enough.
They sometimes have 3K mobility.
So let's see, but I would say that for a good character, his mobility is.
Yeah, for a good character, his mobility is
significantly
shockingly poor.
Yeah, bad positioning for him is very.
Yeah, So I do agree with you in that regard, in that a Montero player has to have a very good mind for positioning, because it's not a suit that is going to. You're not going to be able to crush on your movement ability with Montero, because you're going to need to be. You're going to have to move with a purpose, put yourself in the right spot.
This is looking really good for Steven Mitsuwano.
Yeah, it is looking. Well, I think
we're seeing a lot of that iconic HFX melee where he's all around you. Rex is also pretty. Oh my God! Well, I didn't expect that to happen. So that move where Montero spins the blade in front of him normally beats everything, but it didn't beat that. So I'm pretty surprised.
Yeah, it is.
I'm pretty surprised by that.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and look at Lupus Rex.
For sure. Because assuming he doesn't switch, because I know Shinzo does have a Reborns.
Yeah, I don't think he would. I don't think he would switch to Reborns in this situation, but we'll see.
We shall see. But yeah.
Okay, Steve is apparently going to grab. He needs a moment, which is understandable. I think they've played 5 games straight,
5 matches,
6 games straight.
They're saying to go ahead and finish the set. But after this, I believe that both teams are gonna they're gonna swap out regardless of whether they win or lose the set, because I believe the 3-win handicap is on. I think.
Okay, sure.
Senna, can you confirm? Because I'm getting mixed signals on that one.
It's whatever Frog wants. If that's what he wants, and
Frog said yes, but Slum said no. So I'm over here like,
You know what? They can fight it out. I'm just here to talk about robots.
I honestly just think they should just fight it out.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm here to talk about robots. Like, I really don't care. But what was I gonna say? You can definitely see the I also think Montero and Cubelade is actually in Cubelade's favor. That matchup is good. But so that's also kind of a unique thing. But yeah, shall see. We shall see. I'm definitely very excited that we're getting Canada versus the East Coast, because I think that the players from those regions tend to play very interesting series.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We haven't had a mirror yet.
We are looking at
Yet, so
Valzez switch. Okay, so we've got Excelia, Rex switch.
Do you want to look at Rex?
Yeah, I still want to look at Rex, because I think Rex is sick.
Rex is another interesting. Rex is another warrior from the future.
Yeah, he's come back to change the past and challenge Reborns.
He is actually insanely fucked up, but unfortunately, he is still mortal and lives in Reborns.
Still mortal and must contend with the god that is Reborns Gundam.
Exactly. So a big thing with Rex is that suit has unparalleled mobility and strong melee and strong shooting. But the trade-off is that in order to, it is constantly moving forwards and putting itself at risk. So you can't say it can play very safe. It can play very safe, but in order to make things happen, it does have to put itself at risk, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is what makes it work. The other unique thing with Rex is that he has his tail, which is a unique weapon. It shoots out from behind him, and then he either can set it to automatically attack people who come close to him, or he can set it to just extend and then fire, and everyone hates it because it has very bizarre and irritating, like so.
just like that, just like that.
Irritating angles that it hits people.
Like that was disgusting. But also, you know, on top of it being very hard to see, it also operates like any other remote weapon, where it will operate while Rex is being hit, while it is moving, while it's doing anything else.
It is. I would, if I had to say any one technique is the iconic Rex technique, it would be the tail. Wow, the Cuboid funnel's clipping him right out of his defense.
Oh my god, this team is honestly a nightmare. Like
this is actually looking very ugly. I'm actually not sure Rex was the play. I would have gone Reborns. Rex because I think that, as I said, one thing about Rex is that in order to make things happen, he has to go in.
He has to keep moving forward until
going in versus this team.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think against this team? This is
very difficult to go in on this.
Like I said, I think this team is degenerate. This is GG's.
What I honestly, Steve could run Hemrod with this team. Like it's just anything that is self-defense. So like because
yeah, it's just
oh wow.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was a good ace. That was a good sub. But oh man, this is ugly.
This is
extremely ugly. Oh no! Oh, it's over.
Oh,
yeah,
man. That is over.
Okay. So I think the Canada team has suggested that we implement a 3 wins rotation rule. So I think they're going to move on to their next team after this game. So next, we are going to have another Cubile and Epione.
There's 2 Cubiles in this. Of all the characters, you're seeing it's 2 cubes. So it's pretty interesting because this goes back to that thing that I was saying about character expression. Because player expression, because K plays Cubile very, very differently.
He is aggressive.
he plays the very aggressive Cubile because I was saying earlier that Cubile has very powerful close range and melee capacity, so we'll get to see a whole different element to this character, which is very exciting.
Absolutely. So I think we should go ahead and watch. Well, I mean, I know Epione is interesting, but I think we should go ahead and watch and. Sure. We should go ahead and watch.
We'll watch Cube first, and then we can do Epione because I think though.
Epione.
I wonder, cause it would depend who loses. So.
Well, even if they lose the first game, we'll at least get another game with them, so you'll be able to see Epione. So.
Yeah, but the problem is then if they 2-0, then we're not gonna see the other guys. I think we okay. So who's up? So it would be.
It's gonna
be
Lighter
versus,
and
is it Lighter and Seasum? Oh my god, this is gonna be okay.
I don't know what
I
Sesam's gonna play.
think we should start on Epione because he's very unique, and then if they lose, if Epione and K lose, then we can go to their perspective, and if they win, then we can watch.
So bias is our
because I believe Lighter is going to play Reborns.
Oh hell
so
yeah.
We're going.
Are we going to see Reborns Axia? That sounds violent.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we should. If depending on which team loses, because there's a repeat on either side, we can just pick to see the new guys. I think that would be the best possible thing to do. Because I also want to see the cube too, but I also would prioritize seeing.
Yeah. I definitely think we should go ahead and watch Epione then.
For sure.
So, yeah, this is gonna be quite violent.
Indeed. Violent characters, violent players. Will be exciting. Just to give a little extra on the characters and the players, I should say. Epione is a character who is, I would say, is closest to a grappler. He goes in, he gets his ass kicked, he hits you once and you lose. Cubile can be played both as a sniper type and as a pretty formidable melee type, and obviously.
Can I interrupt right quick?
Yes.
Legend, you need to unlock the room. People cannot join because.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I could carry on. I apologize.
No, you're absolutely fine.
Because Cubile is very flexible, K plays more violently as well to accommodate the attention-grabbing needs of Epione, because Epione prefers to have a partner that can make more of an impact on its own. And the other team, Sesam is probably going to play Axia, which is another aggressive character. This match is going to be very aggressive.
This is going to be quite possibly the most violent.
Yeah, go on.
Oh no, I was just going to say this is quite possibly going to be one of the most violent.
Violent match in the exhibition, I think. This will be the violent match, I think. Yeah, because part of the reason I'm getting the character descriptions out of the way now is because I actually think it's going to be over really fast, so it'll be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, when you put... Oh my god, yeah, this is...
Yeah,
but at the same time, I really think, the Cubile pick is so smart, because when you want to talk about us, like, being able to defend yourself anti-melee and just, like, asserting yourself without being in danger,
yeah, for sure. It's a good character, for sure.
And look, and I think Spot, Robo, is also going to play Cubile.
Do we really have 3 Keyblades in this
3
tournament? That's crazy.
Keyblades.
That is insane to me because I don't think that's.
go.
I think that suit is not easy for the record.
No,
Or,
no, it's not.
I think it's not easy, and I think it's very awkward to play. But
Let's go.
anyways, just to quickly say, I think that provided that C-Sun plays Avalanche Exia,
Yep,
Avalanche Exia is a unique character as well. Wait, what?
Don't lock. Yeah, keep it
Avalanche
unlocked.
Exia is also a unique character because he, in a game where most Okizeme is not very legitimate, I would say most characters do not have real Okizeme other than a select few, including Epione, who also is one of those characters. Avalanche Exia has true Okizeme, and he has very, very incredibly threatening close quarters combat. But his weakness is his damage is very, very low, and trading up is not.
Well,
in his
I think
favor.
his 5BC, which is I believe, is it the fastest melee in the game?
I believe it is.
Yeah,
if it is not the fastest, if it's not the fastest, it is up there enough that is within consideration. Of
It
being
is
one of the fastest.
quite possibly one of the fastest buttons in this game, and however, any conversion off of 5BC will also I think the best you can get out of 5BC without burst is like 180 something.
Which, for the record, is not very good because most melee-centric suits can get 260 up off any melee confirm. So, generally, his damage is very low, but the trade-off is that he has true Okizeme, which you have to respect and guess on, and also his the threat of him running into you is very, very high. So he's a very unique character in that regard. Epione has true Okizeme, but his damage is high, but the trade-off is that he has no gun. Like, he literally has no gun versus Avalanche Exia, who does have the option to play more stable in case of emergency.
He is playing Gundam without a gun.
Yes. And I will say,
Which,
regarding
you know,
the other character, which I assume Lighter is going to play, Reborns, because it is his best character. As I said earlier about Reborns, and when Mr. Tutos was playing it, that suit is very flexible. It is effectively only limited by the capacity and talents
is
of the player.
Mayu going to play Quevely as well?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my
Poor
god.
Poor Cube tournament, that's crazy.
Yo.
But and we don't even have all the Cube players here because Exos plays it too. So yeah, I think we have every Cube player who isn't like Exos here basically.
That is insane that we have.
You know, like in North America, because I don't think anyone in Cali plays. So yeah.
I've just never seen it's just funny to look at the lobby and you just see like Quevely.
I think.
Well, I think Lightning is having issues connecting to.
Later can't get in.
Yeah, he's having issues connecting to this lobby, which, you know. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask him if he's putting it in the wrong.
Oh, he's probably putting in the wrong thing. Because oh wait, no, that doesn't make it. No, that doesn't make any sense because he actually used the point of. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to see this. Very, very excited to see this match because it will be very different than what we've been seeing so far. Because most of the suits that have been being played are more defensive.
I mean, so we're gonna watch Epione first, but can we watch Lighter's Reborns for the next one?
Yeah, sure. I want to put on Lighter's Reborns. We'll see because I don't want to snub Avalanche Exia either. Avalanche Exia is very cool.
Yeah,
so,
I know, man. It's really
tough. It's really tough.
Well,
they'll come back. They'll come back, right? Like,
they do come back. So yeah, we'll watch Avalanche Exia. But yeah,
we'll watch Avalanche Exia, and we'll get that.
Because I mean, in North America there are many. Reborns is the top tier character, so there are many Reborns players. But I think in North America, his is definitely, you know, if you're talking about who's got the best ones, he's definitely, if not the best, one of the best.
I think he's one of the best, but well, it's hard to compare because I think a lot of those that character is like incredibly like playing differently as well.
Yeah, and that's the interesting part.
Yogalan's Reborns is a thing. I'll say that, and Acid has a Reborns too, so it's definitely a thing. But I think Lighter definitely has a really good Reborns as well. Pan has a good Reborns as well. I've been informed by the Canada chat that the chicken is getting very drunk right now. So that's exciting.
I mean, that is exciting.
The longer it goes, the more powerful he gets. It's a quote from him. I'm quoting him right now. So yeah, we'll see. I believe him too.
I guess we can keep
how the YouTube stream is looking.
So I guess, while we're waiting for the match, we can talk about the other teams that we're going to be seeing next.
Sure. Why the heck not?
Next on the Canadian side, I believe. What do we got next? Let me pull it up. We've got
Mayuyu and JT.
Yeah, so it's going to be Destiny and looks like Cube.
Well, JT's very flexible. He plays a lot of different stuff. So we'll see. Because Mayuyu is a multiple-time online tournament finalist, I believe. And
yeah,
I believe he wins too.
He wins a lot. Yeah,
he wins a lot. Yeah. So he's a very well-known and prolific player. JT is actually very good too. He mostly plays like on low key, but he's very talented. He's very knowledgeable. So he actually has a huge super roster too. So maybe we'll see some interesting stuff out of him. And then it would be the last two guys who we haven't seen play yet would be Chicken Bake and Frog, who
is Frog going to play Tallgeese or is Frog going to play?
They're running double Tallgeese, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my!
They're running double Tallgeese too, yeah. So
oh my god!
That's an interesting comp. We'll definitely. I will know more until we get to them.
Are they both? Is one of them going to run F first?
I have no idea. I haven't asked.
Okay. So Lighter just came in.
Lighter's here? Okay. And then after that we have Spell Row 1 Wake Up, and Wake Up plays Master, so we'll get to see G Gundam shit. G Gundam's very cool. We shall see.
Okay, so it's going to be No Bias and Lightning. All right, yep, it's queued up. So we're going to watch Epione.
Let's watch Epione.
And this, don't blink because this match might be over. Literally, it might be a 60-second match.
As I said, if we're talking about what kind of character Epione is, he is the grappler of this game. He has no gun. He has no stability. He goes in and he tries stuff. If the stuff that he tries works out, you die. If the stuff that he tries doesn't work out, well, he's gonna get up and try again. But
if there are any Strive players in the chat, he is the Potemkin of this game.
He is the Potemkin.
All right, so let's go ahead and watch this. So Epione is also very interesting in that he always has no ammo mode, which is what's up?
You might notice he has no ammo.
Yeah, he has nothing on the screen. Just his HP. Oh, this is so sick. Anyway, so oh god, he's already gonna hit. Here we go. Oh lord.
Basically, he has no guns. He simply has.
He has no guns.
More dash. He has a whip, and he has high damage. That's all he needs.
So right now, it is looking very HP advantageous for Team Canada right now.
Yeah, for sure. Because the thing with Epione for sure is that if he tunnels a guy, he can get that. He can get to this guy. Like if he wants to force his way on it, if he wants to force an interaction, he's completely capable.
And, I mean, honestly, normally Axia, great too, but against Epione.
It's pretty rough.
That is, it can be quite hard to display the strength.
Zero system. So this is one of the iconic moves. When that circle is around him, he cannot be targeted by any shots. Like moves that are aimed at him will simply completely miss him, and they'll have no natural feeling.
So it looks like AX is just gonna front. Which okay,
that's not bad. Reborns can quite bad. Actually, K's not super good.
K's health is in a dangerous spot right now, so it's really gonna come down to
Epione. We might see
Gagas.
Gagas to check Epione is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is actually,
I think Reborns can run away forever, but we'll see.
This is Reborn. Oh my, this is actually very scary, because now it's all on
This match is down to the wire for sure.
Oh my god, here we go. Oh god, here we go.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
This is everything.
Oh, this is it. Oh, he's dead. Is he dead? He's dead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dead.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That was
completely down to the wire.
That was so violent.
Holy crap. Yeah.
That was so violent.
Epione, he goes in there, he tries shit. And Definitely.
So, and once again, I really feel like we'll watch AX here for the second perspective, but man, this is not a team I would want to play Avalanche Axia against.
I don't think Sesam has another suit.
I don't think he has another suit. The only thing he could do is maybe he could switch to front and play the Legalis, but I don't think that would be a good idea either.
Legalis,
yeah. So
yeah, I think Lighter is mostly a front player. So actually, his Cheridim is really good too. Lighter's, but
I mean, I think Lighter he could switch, but I think this is their best shot. So let's see if they can wrap around and make something happen in the second one. We'll go ahead and watch Axia. Talk a little bit about that.
Yep, Axia is definitely interesting. He's
Axia.
He's as I said before, he's very unique among the back suits in that he has low damage but makes up for it with
He's already in his power, so he got his power up mode on, which makes him much faster and it allows him to use his command dash. But oh man, this is.
I think diving Cube is not the play.
No, I don't. I think it's forcing damage on Epione is the play, but we'll see. We'll see what
This is
see what they can make.
This is pretty ugly out here.
This is.
Light is making happen.
Oh my god. Ugly out the gate, yeah.
We're getting a little bit of that melee Cube play.
Okay. Oh, this is ugly. It's a scramble. It's a scramble.
Okay.
It's a scramble. Okay, this is back. They're back.
Yeah.
This is a scramble. I'm very.
No. Once I said, like I said with Epione, he can be losing the whole match.
Yeah, he can lose. All he has to do is land once.
And is he gonna get it? He is not gonna get it. Holy crap!
Oh my god! What a
Is he gonna lose all his burst for this? Okay, he activates his zero system, so he gets some value out of it.
Oh, this is sweaty. This is sweaty. Oh, if Epione gets one hit here.
Oh, Epione gets a hit. Oh, the iconic
He gets the hit. Okay.
move.
Axia has burst. Okay, Axia's got burst. This burst might decide a lot.
Yep. This is all burst.
Sesam. It's all on Sesam right now to make something.
Epione going right for Sesam.
Okay.
Vice needs to back off.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
I think he's gonna go for a CSB.
I think this
CSB full burst.
Oh man.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, good block. Oh, this is a thing. Oh shit. Oh my god, OTG's him for the kill. Holy shit.
Okay, so that was that, how many seconds was that? Oh, God.
I don't know. It wasn't very long.
That was
But I'll say that this is the trade-off of Epione, is that he has overwhelming power, but man, he has no.
Well, I really just want to hand it to Sesam there. He brought that back with some
that was very good on it. That was incredible on his part.
He made a oh my
very, very good, yeah.
So which perspective would you like to watch next?
Let's see K.
Do you want to watch K since he's going to be playing Aggro? We haven't seen Aggro Pueblo yet.
Yeah, I want to put it on while it's fresh in memory.
Yes.
That being said, lighter Reborns is really good, but if you want to see it, just it's in tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, you can just join any online tournament.
Just join an online tournament. Just join an online tournament and tune in to grand finals.
I've lost to it before. It's very sick.
just tune in to grand finals. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be there.
Like if you wanna experience it for yourself, it's not too hard. You can join some public lobbies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's go ahead and watch K's Puebly. This is what I'm talking about. Some good old-fashioned violence on side 7.
Violence on side 7. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
The boys be gooning.
The boys be gooning. All right, so let's watch K. Let's see some melee getting pressed on Puebly. I love to see it.
So this is another thing that K does that Steve doesn't do that much. K uses the mobile armor mode for Cuboid a lot, which is
yes,
like the plane mode.
He does. I honestly think K has the best Puebly that I've seen I should say North America. Yeah.
So one unique thing, as you can see, completely different than Steve. The playstyle. One thing about
AXC is over there smashing.
One thing with Cuboid that is to be noted is outside of its plane, out of its plane mode, it can do a melee attack. That melee attack is incredibly good. So there's a little bit of awkwardness in attacking. There is a little bit of awkwardness in attacking out of plane mode, but it is actually very good. This match is a shit.
This is so
fucking god! Like, Epione first. Reborns counterburst.
Reborns counterburst, yo. It's hard to commentate. There's so much going on. Oh my god.
Oh! He cinches the kill on Reborns. I thought K was actually gonna run.
I think K wants to play.
It's a big hit actually. Oh no, he doesn't confirm. He doesn't confirm off of it. Oh no, he gets it! Oh, they have done butt stop
That's
combo?
huge.
Alright, burst from CSOM. I just realized
Oh, this is... K's gotta be careful here. Oh, okay, backed off. They backed off. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was slick, actually.
That was slick. Okay.
So...
Oh,
wow.
Well, that was,
I didn't expect that at all.
I did not expect that at all. That was very smooth.
Burst?
Pressure. Here we go.
Oh man! That was pretty slick. Okay. K is playing a little bit more passively now that he doesn't have as much HP spent. I say that and then he goes for melee, so fuck me. This match is pretty.
I believe Reborns has used its last burst, so it's all going. It's up to Sesam to make.
Well, is he getting another burst because Sesam hasn't died yet?
Oh, that's true. No, I don't think so. No, I'm looking at. Unless he lands a lot of hits, I don't think it's happening.
Oh man! Big Gaga's hit. No conversion. Oh man.
Oh, this is so sweaty.
Going for it?
Okay, he's going for it. That might be it.
Holy shit! Fucking Lighter went for the backflip 2A, but was out of ammo and wasn't able to stop that. Holy crap!
Oh my god.
Down to the wire.
That was
holy shit.
Extremely. That was explosive.
That was explosive.
Okay.
One exciting.
Okay, so next on the chopping block we have. Yeah, it's gonna be Waka and Spa.
Oh man.
For East Coast. So it's gonna be a Quebly Mirror.
Monkey versus Monkey? I'm excited.
And it's gonna be Master Gundam versus Epione. We gotta watch Waka's match.
Monkey versus Monkey? Oh baby. Double Cubulate Mirror Monkey versus Monkey. Let's go.
Yes.
So Master Gundam. This guy is very Gundam. So Master Gundam is really cool, not only because he's from a show everyone likes, which is G Gundam, but also because he is also a melee front suit, similar to Epione, though, you know, Epione's the only one that we've seen. The main difference between Epione and Master is that Master is a lot more, I want to say he's a lot more gimmicky. He has a gun, he does have, he has an assist. He's not quite as good at just forcing his way into enemy formation as Epione is, but he makes up for it with other versions.
I think the hallmark of Master is that, well, Epione does have a great burst. Master becomes a completely different animal when you see that flashing gold Master.
Master's burst is definitely iconic, and also Master has a lot of really high output. Like he can call you out like so much. Oh, K is on it though. Going right in. Also, Master has unique movement as well. He does not fly like the other
ground runner that does not ground run.
Also, both these characters have an iconic move I haven't addressed. They have whips.
Yes.
They are iconic whip suits, so it's pretty funny. You may see a lot of interactions with them just standing forward and looking at each other. Ooh. Normally, Master I think would wait on top of someone to catch their wake up. But against Epione, he flips right off.
Oh, super! Oh my god!
Hit super, which is one of the biggest answers in the game.
I saw it. I mean, you can see it from the other side of the screen. Oh my god! Oh, if this OC happens, it's over.
Okay, now she gets the kill. Any punish from Epione? Oh my god! K gets the punish. K gets the punish on Master's partner, and he gets overcosted. So this is about to be pretty ugly.
This is ugly. This is ugly.
Okay. This is now no longer the situation. Actually,
has become dire.
Oh man!
Oh no, Master
can only take one more hit, and he has burst. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
if he doesn't get to use his burst, it's over.
Wake up!
He gets the burst now.
Wake up, please! Oh god.
Oh my god! I'm surprised that fucking hit.
Oh my god.
Brutality. Holy shit.
Christ. So we went from Mitsuwano and Steve, who were playing a very, very defensive comp, to quite possibly the most violent team I've seen today.
Cubelay and Epione?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, it's hard to think of a team more violent than I think what's up there? Like Epione.
Okay, I guess if you were playing
Epione,
like
X1, like
yeah, like But I mean, the big thing though is that like the stability that Q-Blade provides allows the aggression, if that makes sense. Because
I think so too, yeah. Because like if monkeying falls apart, you can fall back on the other
Quebbly can
plan,
literally just sit in
which
green
is
lock
very
and still
good
be.
as well.
Quebbly can literally be in green lock and still be a great suit, which you cannot say about most decks.
It's true.
So should we watch?
Let's watch.
I kind of want to watch Waka again because I feel like he didn't get to play.
Well, yeah, okay.
I feel like we didn't get to see it.
We'll see. We'll see. You know what? We'll see. Let's watch Spa. If this threat's
let's watch Spa until it gets worse, okay?
Yeah, pretty much, exactly.
Let's watch Spa until Master gets worse.
So Spa has a more traditional Q-Blade, though right now both teams are playing it very traditionally. They're just sending funnels and they're just doing stuff. That being said,
Epione is very in on
I think Epione's ability to force his way in is a lot higher than Master's, because I actually think that the Epione matchup for suits that rely on pressure as a deterrent is actually very good for Epione. Because when Epione does his melee combo, he can actually hit it so fast it freezes the pressure before it can come out. So he effectively doesn't care about it.
And it's coming again! Oh my
Here it comes.
God.
That's the iconic Epione Bloodsuck combo. It actually doesn't do as much damage as you think, but man, it was fucking nasty.
Classic, alright, so...
Yeah,
oh my God.
right into him, yeah. This is what I meant when I said that Epione excels at forcing his way into situations. Like, he basically holds forward into you, and you are forced to respond. The thing is, when he holds forward into you, because he is the one aggressing you, you are technically always at advantage. The problem is that his tools enable him to make reads really hard. That's too overcosting. That's pretty overcosting.
I feel so bad for Waka. But okay, he's got burst. Let's watch. Let's see what Waka does with white.
Ironically, I think Q-Blade's not the thing. Purely because I think the interaction with pressure is bad, and I mean, who cares about having a meat shield if he doesn't even have a gun? You know?
Yeah. Waka's biting this time. I actually don't know what he's doing. He's okay. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, this could be
we got hit immediately.
People are bitch
K is so viciously aggressive. It is. Oh my God. Jesus.
Oh no, block! Oh wow, is that it? That is it.
That is it.
And the door closes on violence. Master Gundam explodes.
The door closes on violence.
But yeah, I do think Q-Blade's matchup in Epione is notoriously terrible. I'll say that.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna let him off because he just shouldn't. If that's true, they shouldn't have picked us.
I think honestly we are seeing a lot of unfortunate matchups for a lot of the East Coast teams.
Well then they should just change. What the fuck?
Oh, I mean they absolutely should change. I'm not denying
change.
They should absolutely change.
Alright.
I definitely don't think playing Quebbly and Epione is the move.
No, it's not a move. Not a move, I'll say. Okay,
Yeah,
and so the next, what's going on now is
HDR and Rheem are going to be coming back in, and
back. And if Bias wins this, they swap off for Chicken and Frog, right?
yes.
Indeed.
I'm sorry. It took me a minute to get to the unmute button. I believe Rheem and HDR need to rejoin the room because
They're going. They're coming in right now.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I think Frog also wanted to try to join the room, so they actually do have an opportunity there.
But yeah, I definitely think that match is especially that last match was a good example of how what I meant when I said Epione forces, like, you know how I said earlier that the big difference between Epione and Master is that Master cannot force his way in outside of burst.
No,
Epione absolutely can.
Oh no, Epione does not care. Epione is the fastest suit in the game. He will get you.
Holds forward into you and he forces you to interact. The interaction is technically in his favor. The interaction is technically speaking in your favor, but
Technically speaking.
because the nature of his tools, he basically he basically approaches you, and then you have a 50-50 situation. If you guess right, then he eats shit. If he guesses right,
the issue is that even though it is technically in your favor, Epione's damage is so fast and so high that you can literally lose a game in about 20 seconds. Epione just guessing right.
Pretty much. Well, and once again, though, the trade-off is that with terrible power comes a terrible price, because a big thing with Epione is that in losing matches, he has very, very little. He has no reprieve in losing matches. Like, if everything is going bad for him, he cannot be like, okay, time to run my other game plan.
No,
like,
there is no other game.
There is no other game plan. You have to go in and you have to guess.
You have to go in. You have to guess.
When he's winning, it's great. When he's losing, it's pretty bad.
I even told the East Coast team, I was like, now is the time to bring out your Tieran Tauzi.
And just go for scum.
It's like it's time to bring out Tieran Tauzi Darkhound and stop the Epione menace.
Whatever happened to Red Cube? Weren't you playing that?
Oh, I was in fact playing Red Cube, but I do not play it any. Oh, it's super cheap, but most people don't like playing 1.5k, 2.5k teams.
Yeah, sure. The comp is unorthodox. Sure.
It's very unorthodox. I mean, I think it's still fun. I would still play it, but I'm mostly focusing on playing Haru right now.
Also, just for anyone who's just tuning into the Twitch stream, just a reminder that you do want to join the YouTube stream, because it is not as laggy.
It is much better. Please watch the YouTube stream. It looks great.
YouTube stream is excellent looking.
So yeah, we are going to. Yep.
YouTube channel.
Oh, and we're gonna need Ace.
Interesting. So are HDR and Rheem playing a very, very different team?
Oh yeah, they're playing new Double Zeta, which.
That's exciting. We'll get to see new characters.
It is exciting. However, I'm very afraid of what Epione will do to new Gundam.
Yeah, I wonder about that.
Yeah. I guess
we shall see.
We shall see. Okay.
We shall see. I would have stayed Kashin, honestly. I think
want to watch Double Zeta? Let's watch Double Zeta.
Yeah, sure. Double Zeta is a very amusing character. He was once very good, and then they didn't want him to be good again, so they nerfed his melee damage. Now he's a 2.5k who barely breaks 180. That being said, his tools are still technically good, but his damage numbers are very underwhelming.
Yeah, he is very tame. He's very I don't want to say put in jail, but he has definitely been toned down.
He's been defanged for sure. They are running. I must note that their team is not running an E-Burst, which I think is
they're not running an E-Burst, which again
what I would describe as a tactical error.
Oh no, Epione, stop! Down attack!
Oh yeah, and we just saw one of we're seeing some of the Double Zeta iconic.
Thankfully, there's no chance of HDR OCing,
which are the iconic Separate, and also his high mega cannon.
Yeah, high mega cannon, very high powered Derogi.
He also has a mobile armor mode that is fairly well rounded, is what I would say. This match is rough. I do think New into this matchup is very unfortunate.
Yeah,
One thing I think about New, first off, the pyramid does not protect him against the whip.
No, it does not protect him. He doesn't have
because the whole thing with New, because we didn't get to talk about it last time, is that New is much like Kashin. New is a timer suit. He plays around his pyramid. When the pyramid comes up, he is immune to all like shots. Like he's immune to explosions. He's immune to beams. Epione doesn't have those, so it's not really. It's kind of like you're playing a timer suit, but you're not actually getting.
You're not getting any of the benefit of playing. And I should note that it's not very effective against Quebly either, because Quebly can be targeting whatever suit you want.
It's true, and also her melee is very
good. Usually what New will do
she can simply challenge him. She can simply challenge him.
Oh, New can't melee Quebly. That's not happening.
Well, his melee is good in general, but Cubo's melee.
They're good, but Quebly.
In general, I think playing timer suits into Epione is pretty rough, because he can simply.
Yeah, well, the thing about Epione is that he can just not give you.
Yeah,
he can just not
force interactions while you're weak.
Yeah. Epione can just not give you the chance to use your power up, because he's right there. We're fighting now.
Alrighty.
So
Let's see if we see a character swap. I kind of hope we don't, because I do want to find because he's interesting, but we'll see.
Yeah, we will watch new this game, and this is brutal stuff. Just anytime you have to fight Epione is intense, but with
if people want to say that this game looks boring because it's just people moving and shooting, this is proof to the contrary.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and watch.
You can
biases.
if you want to monkey, you can.
No, this
it's
is
definitely an option.
I know many people that refer to this game as Ape Escape 4.
Yeah, I made that move. I made the fake box art.
Oh, we have a complete team swap from Rheem and HDR over here.
Okay. Well, we have new characters. X2 is very standard. Let's talk about fast.
Let's talk about fast. Hell yeah!
This suit is the other grappler. This suit is the other grappler type.
Yes.
You see that big beam? If he hits you with that, you are losing. Like more or less, like whatever position you were in before, you are no longer winning.
You are no longer winning. Oh no!
My god!
Oh my god! Stop it, Yamete!
This match is going places.
Oh, this is going places.
So while Epione performs his grappler duties,
while
Epione performs his grappler duties with his melee damage, Faz performs his. Oh, nice.
Oh
Faz performs his with his giant laser gun. Did he die?
With his super armor laser gun.
With his super armor everything. The problem is that Epione doesn't really care about super armor because he can break it. As we saw earlier with the Buzzsaw move, Epione can hit you so quickly that you're super
I really wish they had chosen this team to start with.
It's a much better situation, but it's still not great, I must say.
Oh my god, I really want HDR to burst. Oh my god. Okay, now, the great thing about this is that Faz only has to land 3 more hits to win this game.
It's true. It's actually a lot closer than it looks.
It's actually a lot closer than it looks.
That was a terrible steal.
Oh, that was terrible.
And that was not a good burst either.
Oh god. Oh god.
That was not a good burst and not a good CSB.
What is crazy is that even with all that, it's still not over.
Exactly. Because with Faz, anything is possible. It's the power of full armor.
Oh my god, oh wow, no, this is actually really close. Oh no, oh no.
With the power of full armor double Zeta, anything is possible.
Full armor double Zeta Gundam.
He is getting one burst this match. That was the verse was not good.
That was probably the worst fat. Oh no, he's dead. He's dead.
Epione burst combos into super and you lose like super.
He honestly didn't even do all that. He could just dumb step super, that would have been it.
Also, if you want to talk about the importance of meter management in this game, if he had a burst there, he probably wouldn't have lost.
Yes. That was honestly, I feel really bad because if HDR had gotten literally one more burst, he actually could have won that game. It was very winnable with better burst management.
But the bad burst management in this game, the most important thing after the very basic movement is you gotta do a good burst. If you do a good burst, if you do 3 good bursts in a match, if you don't win, that's a big surprise. If you do 3, the meter usage in this game is probably one of the most important things. And with that, K and Biased are out. And we will be getting the final players on the Canada roster. Chicken Bake 1 and Punished Frog.
Oh yeah, you skipped one. You skipped a whole team there. Bud.
I skipped the whole team? Oh right.
Yeah, you skipped my UU and JT.
I forgot that I thought JT was summoned, that's right. Okay, so we're getting JT and Mayu, who are also very cool because, like I said, JT plays a lot of wild shit, and I'm hoping we'll see some of it. I'm trying to tempt him. That's why I'm saying this over the thing. I'm trying to tempt him and saying something dumb and weird. I think it'd be funny. That being said, he's actually good. So if he played good shit, I'd be happy to.
All right. So, okay, so we Gundam Mark II.
Is that real? Wait, is that real?
Is that real?
That's not real. That's not real.
That's not real. No. Ace, no. Ace, don't make me Ace.
That's not real.
Please don't do that. Oh my god, no.
If he actually goes Mark II, if he goes Mark II, we're closing the stream. I'm not.
Okay. Switch the climb.
Okay. I was gonna say if he actually lets that frog,
I was literally about to add him. I was going to add him and say no, don't do that.
For our viewers who lack context, that suit is really bad.
Yes.
Okay,
so
so
you wanna,
actually,
Gaia? Can we watch Gaia?
JT's not playing the wax shit.
Can we watch Gaia? Can we watch Gaia? Can we watch Gaia?
Yeah, we can watch Gaia. So Gaia is very cool. So the way Gaia works is it is a super monkey. It basically forces you to use all of your boosts to defend from it, and then he clashes with you in like the last stand with his meteors.
Well, what I think is really cool about Gaia is that it is actually affectionately referred to as 2K Reborns.
Yeah, it's very cool, and the potential for it is high. I think there's a Hong Kong plane or whatever. But the problem with the one thing about Gaia though that kind of sucks ass is that he's not very stable. Like you have to go ape shit. His sequences are like Reborns, but he did not.
No, Gaia is like Reborns if it can only move forward.
Yeah. He inherited the offensive sequences, but not the defensive ones. So yeah, this suit is very, very volatile.
It's very volatile. It's very unstable, but it's very sick. It's very sick.
It's very sick. It also has unique movement, and it turns into a dog.
Yeah, so it also that's what's really cool about it is that it turns into a ground running suit when it's in dog mode, and
yeah. You ever get beat to death by a dog? It sucks.
Whoa.
No, it's very. He's doing a lot. He basically he does wacky movement, and then he runs all over the place, and then he bites you and shit, and it's just awesome. Unfortunately, he was going to intercept that, but ran into a
There's a monkey fight going on between Quant and Destiny over there.
Let them
fight. And Mayu's, I've played against Mayu's guy. It's very clean. He does a lot of really neat things with it. And
I'm surprised he's not going to... Oh, okay, Swift's fine. I was going to say, he's kind of a perfect verse HP. But it's going to be...
I think he's just waiting for...
when JT dies, that will be the first. Nice.
Yeah. Which is, again, he actually doesn't have it yet.
I will say that right now, it doesn't look like anything specific, but we are seeing... Oh, is Verse to change everything? Oh, this Verse is about to change everything.
Verse is changing everything.
I was going to say...
Can Alucard survive? Can Alucard survive?
I was going to say, well, I would say yes because he's heavy arms, but or he could flub the execution and simply.
Well, that's you see,
that's the life you choose when you play. That's the life you choose when you play shit that is difficult.
When you play heavy arms.
In theory, you could just not die, but you could just.
In theory, you have godlike power, but you are channeling that godlike power through the body of a mortal. So
yes, or you could simply.
Or you could simply die.
Perish like a dog, yeah. But I was gonna say before shit got really crazy that we for a second there we were being shown Mayu's skill as a player because even though he's playing a very volatile, violent suit, when he dropped to about 200 HP, he actually backed off a little bit.
So I think the biggest thing that you need to understand as a Gaia player is that while you are playing a very volatile suit, you are still playing back, and you usually, even a Destiny guy, like sometimes. Like, you need to understand how to play that suit in a very stable and kind of more traditional back manner, and Mayu is demonstrating it,
Yeah.
If you watch any tournament, you'll see Mayu's Dark Hound, which he plays again, he basically plays like what I call...
We're watching Tank, there's no discussion, we're watching Tank, holy shit, okay.
Let's fucking go!
We're watching Tank, but, regarding Mayu, just this game in general, you may have characters like Epione who have no game. They only can they have to play aggressively, but ultimately you still want your team to use all their HP. So there is such a thing as
So they are playing. Well, I think they made a tactical error in that Ace should have an offensive burst, but this is sick. This is sick.
Yeah.
Ace, we have 15-star Tank.
All right, watching Tank. Okay, watching Tank.
Watch Tank. All right.
So Tank is super fucked up. So this character is I believe I want to say he's the most difficult character. Like I think he is.
Absolutely,
right?
the most difficult.
I think he's the most difficult character. So the way this character works is he can't really jump.
He can technically jump, but not really.
He can technically jump, but he doesn't. The way he works is that he constantly utilizes his transformation, where you see his upper body pop out of his head, and his 3 ammo changes, and he just initial drifts around you. Oh no! He initial drifts all over the place, and if someone doesn't dive him, dude, Destiny Palm is gigantic. If someone does not dive after Tank, you cannot win against him. It's completely impossible.
No future matchup.
And he rains hell on you as he is doing currently. But
is it time for Hilldover's S-Burst? Oh my god.
The trade-off is that obviously Tank is very difficult, Tank
And
is very
also,
awesome matchup.
because it is ground locked, it is very difficult to dodge moves that force horizontal movement.
Yeah. First tank. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can it
Let's
cut?
go.
Oh my god, I can't cut Destiny. Holy shit.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, Tank is very wild and very different. His iconic moves are his little drift, which allows him to refill his boost beam, as he's doing right now. It drifts out of control. And his other iconic move is he has a smoke screen he applies to himself that functions the same way as Epione's defensive zero system, which is as long as the smoke is surrounding him, moves will not track onto him. Oh man, we're gonna see some wild things.
What's different is that I believe with zero system only works when you're not pressing an attack, but I think with smoke it works no matter what,
Yeah,
correct?
no matter what. Oh man, this is ugly. Both players, Mayu and JT. I believe JT knows the tank matchup because he is extremely playing well around it. He knows with the ranks and he knows how to.
Yeah.
If you saw earlier, he just did the Garo and he was just bending it all over the place because he was hoping he would run into it. Let's see the tank. Let's see the tank come back. As first.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh no, he fucked it up!
Oh no, it's over!
Oh! Is this a guy kill? No, Togi's still alive?
Oh, he's still alive? Are you still alive?
Hey. Oh no! He knew! He just looked up.
He knows.
Oh, and life is full of tragic things.
Life is tragic. It's hard to live.
I'm glad that we saw Tank though, because that suit ape shit.
I'm very glad that we
suits,
saw
man.
Tank. This exhibition, we've seen so many 6 seats.
Yeah, 4 fucking sure. Holy crap.
So next up, we should have... Okay, let me go ahead and tell Everyday to unlock the room. I'm gonna need...
Damn, dude, there's Gaia in this tournament. That's fucking crazy. I did not expect these suits to come out. Like, this is sick. Like, actually.
No, we've like, I'm very pleasantly surprised with the games that we've seen.
And the one character there's a million of is like a character with so much player.
It's like we actually have not seen a Dark Hound today.
There's no Dark Hound in this tournament. That's
No Dark
crazy.
Hound. There's
One
no Dark Hound.
GPO3, no Dark Hound. That's fucking crazy.
There's no Dark Hound, there's no GPO3.
Crazy.
We haven't seen a full Saber. No
Full Saber's a New York thing, man. People don't. He's not that popular. I guess he's
New York,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Full Saber. I'm trying to think if this
Midwest suit.
No,
Midwest
I think
suit.
I'm wrong. Yeah, I think a lot of people play Full Saber. But
The Midwest loves Full Saber.
Yeah, right. That's right. It's
their favorite suit.
No, that's right. No, you're right. I'm totally wrong.
I had to unmute to tell you that we have a lot of full sabers in Texas.
Yeah, we have some.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I know.
You guys have Full Sabers. I was wrong.
Many Full Sabers.
I admit my mistakes. It's true. Oh man, this tournament's going a long time. But I'm not complaining. We are getting some GG, some good Gundam today.
We have had some very good Gundam today. Very violent Gundam. Very
violent Gundam, peaceful Gundam, all types.
So I think, Steve and Mitsuwano were definitely playing the Way of Peace Gundam.
Way of Peace Gundam, way of violence Gundam.
The way of long games and timer scam, and then you have
and we've gotten everything in between because we've seen Heavy Arms, Gaia, fucking Hildolfer.
I mean, Destiny Gaia that's a very violent team. That is.
It's true.
Very violent. Okay, so we're going to be going into Valzez and Shinso. They're going to be fighting against Mayu and JT. Once again, it's going to be Rex versus Destiny. So we'll watch Destiny. It's going to be a monkey match again.
We shall see. I'm excited. JT is, like I said, JT is very good. He's, I think, he doesn't play much outside of the candle. I'm pretty sure. What the fuck?
Whoa! No, I don't agree with this at all.
I guess the wild boy shit's happening. What do you want to look
I don't agree with this at all.
You want to do Farsia or Penelope? Penelope had a movie in Farsia. Let's do Farsia.
Let's watch. I don't care. What do you want to watch? Penelope? Alright, yeah, I'll watch Penelope. What the?
Penelope, which was in the hit new movie.
The hit new movie, Gundam Hathaway's Flash.
Gundam Hathaway's Flash in theaters now. So this suit is very straightforward. He flips everywhere and he shoots his gun. When he shoots his gun, missiles shoot with him. The missiles do a shitload of damage, and they're really irritating to avoid. That's it.
They're hard to see.
That's not true. So that's his iconic gameplays. He just hops around and shoots missiles.
Hops around and shoots very hard.
His iconic moves are obviously his funnel missiles, and also he has
Oh, but I mean, so what is iconic
he
about
also
this
has his little flip that allows him to stay mobile and stay locked onto his target.
Well, what is
There's one
iconic about
gimmick that we're
suit is
coming
that
up
he
on
has
now,
he basically sheds his pack and becomes a completely different suit when he hits a certain threshold of HP, which is very interesting.
He goes into Odysseus mode, which I sometimes call asshole mode, because he basically he loses his ability to be a threatening like front, and he makes up for it with having powerful self-defense, which is actually not bad.
It's not bad. However, that does create a lot of pressure for the back.
Yeah, his teammate needs to be in on the plane, otherwise there's a lot.
Yeah, you need to be in on the plane. Oh my god.
Also, his damage is incredibly explosive.
It's very explosive.
And his meter usage is some of the most vicious in the game. It's very threatening. The problem is, for him to get good meter usage, he has to play around his power down mode, which is awkward and annoying.
And so that can kind of interfere with what's called an ideal half burst, is using it as soon as you can. However, if you're in a power down state, he's gonna
Oh, nice.
This could be decisive right here.
Just look at all the missiles that are raining down on
my
this dude.
god. You can truly see the enemy inside his scope.
I thought it was enemy inside his skull. Damn, that was a fat Garrow. Holy crap.
Skull too, but I looked at the lyrics.
Yeah, that's what everyone says, right? Because it sounds like skull.
It does. It really does. All right, so
oh man, that was big.
Oh my god, GG's. So I guess next time I watch Farzia, I cannot believe these animals really.
Farzia, can't believe it. I can't believe we haven't seen a Penelope. Like, and also Keiichi plays. Chicken Bake plays Penelope. So yeah.
Yeah. So Shinso has been playing a lot of Farzia lately. I'm just the audacity of these individuals.
All right, so do you want to look at whatever JT plays now?
If he switches, absolutely. If not, we'll just look at Farzia.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please.
Destiny.
Well, we can look at Destiny. Go ahead, look at Destiny, because they.
No. We should look at Farzia.
This might be
JT has another round. JT has another round, I believe.
Well, and they lost, so I'm saying this could be Destiny's last
round.
No.
I'm saying they will rotate again.
True.
Yeah, they'll rotate again, but it's hard to say. No, flip a coin.
I don't know if it'll get here again.
I'm flipping a coin. Heads Destiny, tails Farzia. No, actually that's stupid. Let's think about it more. Well, let's see what they pick first. Let's see what they pick first.
I did see Mayu selecting a mess. He might be switching to. No. Oh no, he's not. Okay. So.
Do you want to look at Farzia or do you want to look at Destiny?
Let's just look at Destiny. Fucking.
Let's look at Destiny. I think Farzia is very weird, but I think if we talk about Farzia, we'll get to talk about it.
Yeah, we won't get to talk about anything else.
Yeah, Farzia. So Destiny's pretty straightforward. He is a very standard character. He has great mobility. He has two things that set him apart. He has his boomerangs, which are very threatening. And
I really like JT CSP. Sorry.
Yeah. He throws them at you and forces guessing, which is very strong in this game because there's not many true 50-50 and true guessing situations in this game. But and the other thing is this, Wings of Light. So
Wings of Light.
When Destiny activates Wings of Light, it gives him. I feel like I'm like well, like it gives him a special kind of unique movement style where he can just move.
He can input a direction over and over again.
Yeah, he can move very freely for almost nothing while remaining incredibly evasive. It allows him to force interactions in a game with forced interactions.
I'm noticing a huge adaptation from JT and Mayu here is that they're basically they're onto the game that Farzia has no neutral, so they're just running away. They are asserting their neutral dominance.
So it's a really good burst from Penelope, so this could change everything depending on how good you is. Oh man, that was unlucky. The explosion caught his landing.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like the adaptation.
That's unlucky too.
Yeah. So JT's got burst here, so I mean, I think Penelope's dead here. Oh. This is a big burst. Oh boy.
Let's go.
That's a Kashi.
Yep, that's a kill. Okay.
No, that might be two
Wings of Light forces the interaction going in on Farzia. Now, one thing Farzia is very similar, have the arms pretty hard to hit, but JT makes the impossible possible.
He's dead. Okay.
Let's see that.
So again, I really like the adaptation from Mayu and JT here. They completely changed their tempo from going, hard in at the start to just playing very, 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 very passive and letting, you know, the Farzia Penelope team come to them, which, you know...
That's definitely the strategy. Because Destiny has the mobility to actually play incredibly stable.
Well, the great thing about Destiny is that, you know, with CSA and CSB, it actually has, like, very, you know, significant range presence if it wants to.
Yeah, compared to other suits of this type, yes.
Yes.
Destiny has very, well, I'm not sure if I can get the lock. Is that my use
Really,
first?
Yeah, I was just very impressed by, like, JT's use of CSA and CSB earlier.
Wings of Light?
Oh, he's
Time
dead.
to guess.
He's gotta be dead. Time to guess.
Guess.
Oh, I mean, he gets, oh. Ooh.
We're seeing on display right now Farsi's incredible self-defense, by the way.
Yeah, Farzia's self-defense is quite cracked.
That suit to me is good heavy arms, like straight up, man.
Straight
Oh,
up.
JT is. We're seeing a high-level adaptation here right now because JT's partner hasn't died yet.
Actually, like, making me clench. Like, he's gonna get somebody. Ah!
Yeah, there you go. Because JT is recognized his partner hasn't died, so it's his job to back off and give the life.
Yeah,
and you know, that is such a high-level adaptation. But Penelope gets his burst, but JT and his partner are so separated.
You can't close it out. And the big thing
I want to say this because this is brilliant. Because JT's positioning right now is so good, and he's so far away from his partner. At the time that Valsa's burst, Valsa is forced to pick a target. He like because she is forced to pick a target and cannot like kill both of them. Which denies the game-winning burst. So that was incredible macro play from JT.
And once again, I wanted to say, like, I'm very impressed with JT's adaptation and, like, the way he, like, immediately switched into the second set was, like, very, very good. Yep. And, like, incredible, the way he seamlessly switches between offense and just kind of, like, playing, like, a very passive, neutral style of... Yeah. Very, very good.
Incredible macro teamwork, for real. Holy
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, fucking incredible. Like, actually.
I mean, Destiny Gaia, I think, is a very, very cool team, and I just, like...
I seriously feel like it's so Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was like, his swords of his wings of light ability, his wings of light ability allows him. I'm like, my God,
allows him.
It allows him
to draw 2 boosts from the bottom of his deck.
I draw 2 boosts and add them.
All right, so I guess we'll look at Farzia this game just because you know it's Farzia.
I draw 2 boost dash. What is it? Do you have a grudge against Farzia? Like what? It's so you're so like, oh, I guess we'll look at Farzia.
I mean, it's Farzia, whatever.
Alright. I'll keep it.
Farzia is another, you know, very unique suit where it's basically a puppet character, if you want to believe that.
It's one of the 2 puppet characters in this game.
It has a simp that follows it around at all times, and it can command the simp to fire. And
also, I have to correct myself. It's 3 puppet characters.
Yeah, Tyrantal's Raphael and Farzia. So Farzia's key move is essentially it has its puppet out at all times, and then the puppet fires when it presses main at the same time. And it can also tell the puppet to charge forward, it can tell the puppet to fire a Garobi, and all of those things can kind of let Farzia position its puppet and create a solo L-lock, which is very strong.
Yeah, you can tell the puppet's shooting because Farzia is actually the only other suit with yellow beams, I believe, in this map. So when you're seeing yellow beams coming off from off screen, it's from Farzia's puppet. The other thing with Farzia is that it has very, very good self-defense. Incredibly pronounced. It's a lot like Heavy Arms in the sense that because it's constantly doing this flipping shit, it's like almost impossible to hit.
It is very hard to hit, and it has... Yeah, it's very frustrating to lock down, and if it doesn't want to get hit, it is very hard to make a hit happen on it. And at the same time, it can put out a lot of stuff while it is doing that.
The weakness of this character is similar to Heavy Arms is I think it's damage force.
Well, I think even more like Heavy Arms is a low damage. Its tools are just very slow, but Farzia it's really just the damage is just so abysmal. Like you'll see Farzia get a hit here, it'll be like it won't cap past 150 on any hit. And that's kind of it's more of like a damage race. Like because you see here they're pushing in on Penelope extremely hard right now, and even though they're not really looking at Farzia can't really in order to
hit something, Farzia has to be killing itself, basically. In order to be Farzia has to be putting itself.
So honestly, at this point, it's there's a big HP lead on the other side. And, this burst could be it. Honestly,
this burst could be big.
This burst could be very big. Oh yeah.
It's a hidden burst.
Oh my god, that was that's an unfortunate spawn. Oh my god, it's honestly so stressful to land. It's honestly so stressful to land on a burst.
Destiny coming in hot. Yes. Time to guess.
Destiny wants to know your location. Destiny has acquired your location.
Time to guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think the scariest thing in Gundam is like when a suit like Master Destiny is bursting and you spawn in during their burst. It's just like, well, it's time to guess.
Yeah, no, definitely. Destiny comes in and he makes you guess. That being said, Destiny is balanced by the fact that similar to suits like Epione, he in order to make you guess, if he guesses wrong, it's not very good for him. So. That doesn't sound like a huge problem, but in a game dominated by Reborns, who doesn't have to guess.
Reborns Gundam.
Who doesn't have to guess.
And also has one of the best anti-aggression tools in the game.
And also his going in is very good too. You can't forget that. You don't want to. Yeah, you can't say, well, okay, this guy makes you guess, so therefore it's very good. And but yeah, definitely Destiny
there are prices to pay for forcing people to guess.
Exactly. With terrible power becomes, terrible consequences.
And I mean, and much like Epione, there are sometimes suits that Destiny does not actually want to get very close to, like Full Saber, who we have not seen today.
Who we have not seen today, but he is the one. He is the equalizer. In the zoo. He is the zookeeper. He is that suit.
Well, Full Saber is the monkey zookeeper.
Yeah. He's the one.
He's the only ape that gets to escape.
He is the upright man. He is the
gorilla in the sea of chimpanzees.
It's true. Silverback.
Okay,
All right.
So next up, I believe we are going to have. I'm losing track of the wins here.
I believe it's Lighter and Seesom into JC.
Oh, I know Lighter and Seesom are next, but I don't know if it's Chicken and Frog's turn yet. I think they have one more game.
Yeah, it's one more game.
Yes,
because
they have one more game. So this will be my Yu and JG's last game, regardless of the announcement. Announcement. I'm sorry, result.
Yeah. So we need Lighter and Seesom back in here. So I'll go ahead.
Indeed.
Okay, so we have. All right. Honestly, it's all on Lightning and Seesom here. I think this could be the turning point.
I forgot that this was actually a crew battle, not just an exhibition match. I forgot this was like a team thing, right?
It's technically a team thing, but honestly, I feel like everybody just wanted an excuse to play Gundam very violently. So
it's true, and the excuse, the bloodlust is quenched. Look at these dudes; they're fucking
honestly,
killing each
I think
other.
everybody just wanted to come in and get really sweaty for a day. So
are you not entertained?
I'm
entertained. These guys killing each other. Look at these guys.
I honestly want to do this. I honestly want to see this happen again. This is very entertaining.
Me too. I think this is godlike.
This is extremely entertaining.
When are we getting the SoCal one?
Oh, I really want to see. I mean, we could do. I mean, there's so much we could do, but yeah, I definitely want to see more violence.
Yeah, violence. I'm ready for violence. We have Gundam. We have players. So let's have them kill each other. Why not?
Absolutely. Make them dance.
Make them dance. Dance for my amusement.
I'm very amused.
No, he's all. All right. So we're just waiting on Lighter to return. Yeah, definitely exciting stuff.
I mean, we've seen very many interesting teams.
I think this. I believe this. Since this is being saved, right? This is like such a good VOD to be saved because I think there's so much like good Gundam here. Like there's so many like unique characters who haven't been like shown on stream and stuff. There's so many godlike. Like this is godlike fucking thing.
Honestly, I feel like for the next exhibition, we should like deliberately like seek out like just like interesting esoteric teams on purpose and just kind of be like, oh yeah,
they're all here. We have all of them here basically.
Yeah.
Like like what are we missing? Like Hero is one. I think Themer is like plays Monster Hunter now, but he's got a heavy arms. Erisa has a Gyan. Like there's all kinds of crazy ass characters.
I honestly wish Alucard. I really want to see Alucard's Gedlab in tournament sometime.
Oh yeah, he's been working on Gedlab, right?
He's been working on Gedlab. I think that suit is hilarious. Okay, so we've got Lightning and Seesom, and they're going to be fighting Mayu and JT, and it's going to be. Okay, so I think this time is finally time for us to watch Reborns Gundam.
Yeah, let's see Lighter's Reborns because Lighter's Reborns is it's chef's kiss, man. It is
is
moi. You know what I'm saying? It's
moi.
talking about good Reborns. Let's see it.
Talking about, man. I mean, having gotten smoked by this Reborns many times, I can tell you it's quite good.
Quite good.
Not every Reborns I play against has what I call he got me.
Spicy Reborns.
Quite, I would be like, ooh. He got
also late, but if anyone is joining the Twitch stream, I would recommend that you go to the YouTube stream that is linked.
If you are in the Twitch channel, please go to YouTube because it's way better. I promise.
This is laggy and no good.
It is garbage, but the YouTube stream is actually Chef's Kiss, the most beautiful Gundam you'll ever watch.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Alright, let's watch this one. Speaking
I love it.
Speaking of beautiful Gundam, man.
Reborns Gundam.
So, since we didn't talk about Reborns too deeply,
not too much. We talked about him very.
Well, I want to talk about his iconic moves because I haven't gotten to that. Basically, he has his transformation, which is a big deal. He's basically a stance change character. He enters his Reborns Gundam stance.
In Reborns Canon.
In Reborns Gundam, he has better self-defense and better movement. In Reborns Canon, he has better moves, but the important part is that he's never in Reborns Canon for any extended period of time, because it's just an avenue for him to flip and to get out moves. And then he just transforms back into his high mobility form, which would be Reborns Battle. Yeah, the other
interesting part is that there's so many sequences, and it's kind of like how long he wants to spend in canon mode is, essentially deciding how much firepower he wants to put out before he goes back to just being more traditional.
And also he can do, he has, the main thing with Reborns that I would call his iconic properties is that's the big thing, it's Gagas. He basically summons 3 gigantic exploding assists, and it's basically a checkmate for you trying to melee him. In general, his answer.
We're trying to interact with Reborns.
Exactly.
At any type of close distance, it's not happening.
Because there is no rule of decency that says that you can only use that move defensively. So a lot of times Reborns will run into you, and he will summon it in your face. Oh wow, that was fucking unlucky. Ran into it, no tracking. Holy shit. That was fucking unlucky.
Hey. So right here, you're seeing one of the great defensive powers of Reborns. That Gaia, which is very aggressive, suit is bursting on him, and Reborns is like, okay, that's very interesting.
If this suit wants to run, he can do it. He can do it as far as something wants to do.
If Reborns wants to do anything, he will do it because he's Reborns Gundam.
But mostly, I'll say one thing in this game that I haven't touched upon because it hasn't really come up is that I will say that there is a corner in this game. You see the map has a little like red and orange streaks around it. That you can't go past those, obviously, right? The way you can pin down many suits in this game is you can put them in the corner. Reborns doesn't give a fuck about the corner. Like he can flip out of the corner, which is insane, but he can't flip out of Destiny's Wings of Light.
He cannot flip out of Destiny's Wings of Light.
That man will chase you to the ends of the fucking earth.
Destiny Gundam wants to know your location. He will find it. He will come to your house. He will press boomerangs on top of you.
Yeah, Reborns, he's definitely, his iconic moves in my mind are his back.
Wow, what a great block from JT there.
Yeah, it was very incredible. His transforming flips and his
I would say a very minor thing about this game. They're choosing violence for one last time.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Destiny Finger.
Destiny Finger. One minor thing about the game that I don't think has come up yet, but when JT blocked there, even though he did get hit, if you get hit right after you block, you actually get a defensive bonus on the next thing that hits you. Very true.
You get damage reduction, and when you block, you actually get a little bit of meter too. So it's pretty good. The only problem with blocking is that it's not as good as just dodging it, unless you are in a position where they can't punish you for blocking. Because when you block, it leaves you vulnerable to being hit in your side, and taking guaranteed damage is basically the worst thing you can do in this game.
And the best thing about blocking is that it'll at the very least buy you some time, which in a 2v2 game is very, very valuable.
It's true, but you obviously don't want to do it when someone can actually hit you.
It's definitely a last resort, but as last resorts go, it is.
Yeah, part of the reason, actually, I think a lot of the time blocking is unpunishable, but part of the reason that the suit who isn't in this is very good, Double X, is that he can unblockable you from full screen, which no one else can do.
True.
So, yeah, that is the thing he can do. The way he does it is he calls if he hits your block, he calls the fucking assist that turns that like moves left and it turns you around.
You know, it's really funny. It's funny we never got to see Alucard do the classic heavy arm. Heavy arms is also capable of that, but you know you'd have to first you'd have to be dumb enough to block heavy arms, which not many people are.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap.
I've done it. I've did.
All right. So what are we going?
Do you want to watch?
Let's do AX here because last time he was in Epione.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's watch.
AX here. This time he isn't actually actively fighting for his life at every given moment, so I actually get to do AX.
You might actually get to play neutral. So AX is a very cool suit. He essentially has a one-time use power-up that makes him go. He's the fastest suit in the game when that power-up is up. Though with great power comes great responsibility. If he uses his command dash, which is his AC special shooting, he will shred through his boost gauge like absolutely nothing.
That man is here to fight. I mean, he is somewhat, in my mind, he's a lot like Epione, but without the damage. So, without the damage and without the HP. So, but his skill set, what makes him, that doesn't mean he's shit, because having that skill set on a back unit is really cheap. Yeah, like. But it does come with some frustrating things.
AXia is one of those suits where it's like, it's quite possibly one of the most unstable suits in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, but it's
because
like,
you have no HP to spend and you don't even do damage. But when you hit them, man, it's
if you get trapped in the AXia, if you get hit in the AXia vortex, it might actually be over for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So in order to play AXia, you must be very respectful of your opponent. You have to bide your time. But if you
and you don't have,
you can put yourself in the right position.
Oh, big! This burst could change everything. So I'm going in with the burst. Oh, activating his mode. Oh, he timed his mode. He timed his mode with the Reborns burst. That's very smart.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very smart. Ooh, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I just
didn't work out so well.
It did not go out.
In this situation, unfortunately, he's lost a little bit too much HP too early into the match.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have any HP to spend anymore.
Honestly, I feel like the margin for error with AXia is just it's non-existent. There is no margin.
Yeah, and the damage is
low. You can't make any mistakes. So, oh, here it comes! AXia Vortex! Can he get it? Can he keep it? Oh my god!
We're seeing AXia! Oh my god, we're actually seeing the AXia stuff, holy shit!
He got Vortex, oh my god.
Did you see how Destiny was healthy moments ago, and now
moments ago there was a Destiny Gundam on the screen.
Moments ago he was healthy, and now his life is over? But luckily, Destiny could use his.
Oh, he's airstalling. Very smart. Very smart.
Okay.
Yeah. JT. Okay, but AXia wants to know his location. Reborns wants to know his location.
Oh my god! Avalanche Exia.
That was sick.
That's perfect because I wasn't sure if we were gonna get to see the Avalanche Exia stuff we were talking about.
Yes,
but yeah, that's it. You saw it just there.
That's it. So
that guy's healthy. He gets knocked down once, and suddenly his health has vanished into thin air.
So basically, AXIA's iconic signature move, Saber Toss, it covers a very large horizontal space in front of him. So obviously in Gundam, most moves, they kind of just move towards you in a linear fashion. They might curve a little bit to the left or the right as you move. But AXIA's daggers actually don't care about your position at all. They independently move to the left and to the right. So,
exactly. So you have to guess.
And what's great about AXIA is that AXIA can cancel those daggers into a melee. So essentially, you have daggers to your left and right, and AXIA meleeing straight at you at all. It's an omnidirectional attack.
And the fucked up thing too is that melee is very good. So if he does that melee and you choose melee, you will lose. If he does the daggers and you choose to evade, you'll lose there. So it's a 50-50. But
I want to keep watching AXIA.
Oh man. You want to do Gaia again? That's what I
like Gaia. I love watching Gaia.
Well, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely pleased that we got the AX and stuff. Because, that is why you pick that character. That's why you pick that character.
I am very pleased with the suit selection we've seen in this exhibition. We're seeing a lot of really cool, very unique suits, and not just
Oh my god, dude! That was so fucking slick. Holy shit! He had totally lost that interaction, was about to eat shit, and he just pulled out the wacky movement set. That's so godlike.
This guy is very cool. Very cool.
He put out the schmooze. Oh my god. Look at this match, man. This is so fucking crazy. We got motherfuckers flipping all over the place. We got Reborns and Gaia in the same match.
And Gaia.
This is the first we've seen of the iconic meteor kick, which he hasn't used, but it's good and it's iconic.
Very
I
good.
promise.
Well, yeah, it's very good, but also moves in very linear fashion, so you have to be very.
Wow, big
Zero, the classic.
That fucking Zero.
That is Tigger.
I believe Lightning is going to be coming up on his first burst. If he doesn't already have it.
He is about to. He's about to reborn.
Oh man!
Ooh, that's
Oh
a big, that's
man!
A huge, that's a huge.
That is assist. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, it wrapped around the building too.
Oh,
my
wow.
God. Oh,
That was unfortunate. The positioning.
This is looking sweaty. This is looking sweaty.
Well, actually, JT's team is not that healthy either.
No. Oh no. Ooh.
JT's team is not that healthy either.
I don't think Lightning gets a second burst, does he?
Yeah, he does. He might get
Does
three.
he?
He does. Yeah, because his partner hasn't died yet.
Yeah. He does get a one more. Okay.
Yeah, his partner hasn't died yet.
I was looking at.
The thing I'm worried about is that Seesaw is running F, so like he might not get like a flip or anything like that.
Seesaw, yeah, he's only gonna have one burst.
Yeah, it's gonna get full. So
He's
everything.
only gonna get one full burst, which
His
I mean, it's
burst is
Axia, so you know.
Seesaw's burst is everything.
Oh god, this is actually.
But it could be big.
Oh
no!
it's over. Yeah, so I think in terms of comp, I would usually call Reborns a very, very stable suit, but when you combine it with Axia, it is, yeah, that is a very, 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 very unstable.
That was unfortunate.
Okay, so finally we have
Final Canadian team.
the final Canadian team is going to be Chicken Bake and Punish Frog.
And they are not going to be running double XS, despite the fact that Chicken is insisting in chat right now because it's XXSS. It's actually a higher tier than Reborns because there's two S tiers. It's double S tier. You see what I'm saying?
True.
He's been drinking for a while.
That's great.
Because you remember how I told you when he started drinking?
Yes, it's been about 2 hours, has it not?
It's been about 2 hours, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay. So so Waka, it's gonna be Waka and Spa are back, and I do believe that no matter what team Chicken Bake and Frog play, I think Master might actually get more than one burst. We'll see.
Indeed.
Theory.
Double Tallgeese. Barbados with Waka. So what are we looking at? Let's look at fucking Tallgeese.
Yeah, let's look at Tallgeese too. I mean, there's two of them.
We're gonna look at Frog.
Which one? Which Tallgeese?
Frog plays more Tallgeese than
Absolutely. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at Frog. Tallgeese
we're talking
2,
about
Tallgeese 2
sick
library.
characters. We're talking about Tallgeese 2. So Tallgeese 2 is very interesting. He is completely bare bones. He has a normal assist. He has a normal gun. He has a normal CSA where he just did it. He shoots a fixed shot. He's completely standard, except for one thing. He has the Super Vernier. So when he activates his powered up mode, this boy goes fast as fuck. He's fucking
basically he has Axia CSB, except he doesn't have to. He gets more than one. Why does he get more than one?
So that's the iconic thing with Call of Duty 2. The other iconic thing is that he can he doesn't instead of being a separate attack, his sub move is a unique movement. He can choose if it says he just did it just then. He can choose the direction he will then. He flies and then he shoots. But it shares ammo with his main ammo. So in order to get the full potential out of this character, you have to really like play your shots perfectly because he just doesn't have that much ammo. On the other hand, he's very fun.
Share the same ammo.
Exactly. On the other hand, he's very fundamentally strong, and he's overall just a very powerful character. He's especially good in scrambling situations. He just has souped up versions of like all the basic features.
He's got great melee as well.
He's got great melee as well, and he's a counter. He basically has everything you would need to. He has everything you need to succeed with no bells and whistles.
Oh my god.
Vernier? Okay. Look at this motherfucker. Look how fast this dude is.
Once again, Waka has attempted to play video games. He's not able to because
these guys are just going to fucking Super Vernier when Wake Up first. Holy shit! And they're just going to time their fucking speed up mode with his offensive meter activations, and he's not gonna be able to get it on them. Holy shit!
My god, BGs.
That is so fucking BGs, man. Notice how Tallgeese 1 is already out of ammo. He really doesn't have much ammo.
Oh, this is so toxic.
This is BG's. Holy shit!
This is so toxic. This is so toxic. Oh my god.
You gotta show people that this stuff exists in Gundam Ship. You don't want to do this.
Oh no!
He's using Super Vernier to get out of it. Oh! Is it time? No, unfortunately, as you can see, it's not working out. He has the Doggies 2 has everything he needs to win.
Everything he needs to run away from Master. Oh my god.
He has everything he needs to win in most extended season 1 games. Somehow Chicken has become very unhealthy. I'm not really sure how that happened, but...
Might have something to do with the alcohol.
Maybe the alcohol, yeah, but... I guess probably the alcohol, yeah, but...
At the same time, I don't... I mean... Frog is very healthy. He's got an S-Burst on deck. He really just needs to make one...
This match could very well go to timeout. Like, we have 70 seconds left.
70 seconds left. Though, there's a Master Gundam in the game. I really don't think it's going to timeout.
Yeah, but they don't
like
care about
these
they don't care about his Envers, like for real. Like, they don't care. Like,
oh my god. Well, Wake is about to get his last Envers. So, oh my god, this is toxic.
Oh geez, too.
This is so toxic.
Hey, no, it's sick, dude. It's sick.
It's not sick. Oh my god.
I can't believe they're playing the neutral. Yo.
Oh my god, wake up, please. You just need to burst one time, bro.
Oh geez.
Wait, does he not have it? Oh, he does. Wake up.
No, he has to use the save. But yeah, but the Talkies is a melee counter. It's got a melee counter too.
God.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Meter usage is one of the most important things in this game, and we can see if the alcohol poisoning kills chicken. But definitely the one is very damning. So we'll see how it goes. Do you want to close the Twitch stream?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna just do that.
Twitch stream, honestly.
We have 5 viewers on.
Look, we got it. It's back again. It's back up to 7:30. What a fucking
everybody.
Alright, cool. No, perfect. Alright, cool. Who cares? Let's go.
Great. So yeah, we're just gonna wait on Spa to get back. It's not still locked, is it?
Yeah, no, it is still locked.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and open it up.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm gonna get there real quick, so.
That was fucking wacky. Dude, I've never seen that shit happen before.
I'm back.
Alright, welcome back.
Thanks. I just had to get a drink of water. I have.
Absolutely.
I have been talking for 2 hours 20 minutes.
Yeah, I have a big selection of water bottles next to my desk.
It's godlike. You have water bottle variety, just like the game Extreme vs. Maxiboost on has 2 variety. Very exciting.
Exactly. I don't have 183 water bottles though.
Our viewers totally disappeared during that. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Whatever. Anyways, let's see some Gundams, some GG's good Gundams.
GG's.
Isn't this like literally like the last match?
It could possibly be the last.
It's like the last set, right? Unless Spa Rub 1 Wake
Unless
hey,
Weka,
I would never count it out because Weka
is kind of nice. So this could be the start of a rampage because
if one man can change the future,
if one way could change the future, it would be Weka.
If one guy can change the future, it would be Weka. It would be
Weka.
Him, no one else.
It would be
that being said, do you want to look at Barbados?
Yeah, let's look at
Barbados. We haven't actually seen him. He is also a cool character. He's probably he's one of the highest tier characters we've actually seen. And he is very simple. So.
Very simple, very cool. Yeah, we'll look at Barbados.
Don't you play Barbados a little?
I used to play Barbados, but I do not. My primary back now is Kshatriya.
I see. Well, regarding Barbados, he has a couple things going for him. The first is that for 2K, he's incredibly mobile. The second thing is his gun is very good. He is an incredibly good gun.
Very good gun.
With those 2 things, an incredibly good gun and incredibly mobile,
having a good gun in Gundam is very, very good.
It cannot be overstated how good his gun is, and he's incredibly mobile. Those 2 things is all you need.
What's great about his moveset is that, you know, he even has, you don't even have to press most of his buttons, you know? You don't even press VC. You don't even see that.
Are you talking about his commando?
No, VC, it's like, I think he just like swirls the mace around him. You'll never see, don't worry.
You know what? Actually, what's his face? Salt Pepper Seal found some really disgusting tech with that, so all it's gonna guess. But it's really particular, yeah. But there's tech for that. There's tech for Mitsu, yeah.
I miss Salt Pepper Seal.
I miss Salt. Well, actually, that's what happened. Anyways, there's a Gundam match happening. So, the thing with Barbados is basically, the principle of this game that I haven't talked about until now is that there's a boost meter. Every action that you take spends boost, right? So every action that you take, offensive or defensive, spends boost. Therefore, the game is about basically using movement and your weapons to pressure your opponent into a boost negative situation where you have more boost than they do. And that is basically the core fundamental of how you play this game. Barbados can keep using his movement options with no boost left. With this fundamental thing, he is a rule-breaking character.
Well, the important thing to know about boosting Gundam is that it's a social construct. Technically, when you're out of boost, the only thing that means is that you can't use the boost. You can't use the universal boost mechanic to keep moving forward. You of course have many other options.
No, dude, you're so fucking youthful. Like, back in my day, these characters don't have anything. Like, you run out of boost, you can't do shit. These fucking IVO suits, I'm so sick of them.
Just can't handle IVO suits. They keep moving forward until their enemies are defeated.
I'm like, these guys overheated. Why are they doing shit? Speaking of, Weka is changing the future right now.
Yeah, Weka is definitely changing the future right now. I think we were seeing.
No, Spa Robos is actually.
Spa is very immaculate. I think his back is very. And
we're about to see the other thing that makes Barbados really good. This character's burst usage is fucking cheap. Here we go. You guys are about to fucking gun you down like a dog.
Jeez, look at that. Oh,
look at that. Incredible.
Yeah,
Barbados is if you're the kind of person who just wants something that's really basic, you have two routes. You can go Togis 2 or you can go Barbados, basically. If you just want basic shit but you want to kill people, those suits are as good as you can get.
Basic murderers, absolutely.
If you just want more fundies, but you want people to die, those suits are a thing.
I think I would also recommend. I think Marasai is pretty good for that too. You just
I was good for that too.
Shoot gun, eat hot chip, toss sabers at people.
Definitely a thing. Definitely.
Okay, so this
actually I should not say. I want to say that I do not think that Barbados is fundies.
No,
because he's not fundies. But he's very straightforward. I'm going to reword that.
I think there's a big difference because, like, when people say, "Okay, well, what's a good suit for you as a beginner?" I'm like, "Okay, do you want a suit that's going to teach you how to play the game, or a suit that's easy to win with?" Because those are totally different things.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Because Barbados is he's very easy to win with. Very easy to win with. But the logic that I think dictates how he can get victories is very unique as well. So
it's very unique. But I think every version of Barbados, it's very cool. They all have they have their completely different movement patterns, but it all focuses on moving forward.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
cool. He's
very
cool. He's very cool.
Very
if you want to kill people and you don't want to think about like wacky gimmicky options.
You don't want to think about like intricacies, like being on vector, like.
Oh, you can't say that. We haven't even talked about it in the fucking stream.
They're 1-1, right? They're still a third match.
1-1.
Okay, so this is Weka's chance to change the future, right?
And that's why we're gonna be watching his perspective, right?
Yes. We're gonna watch Weka because if Weka wins this match, it resets to the first set of teams. So he will fight. Oh my god, let me pull up the teams because. Okay, he'll fight Two Toes and Envers, and then he'll fight like the rest of the Canada team. So this is Weka's chance to save Team East Coast from their fate. No pressure. No pressure at all.
Chicken swapped to his mate.
Oh. Wow, BG's.
BG's. Well, do you want to watch it or what are you gonna do? Let's watch Weka because
let's watch Weka because this could be the final match, and we've already seen
I want to see Master Gunner.
Yeah, Master Gunner. Okay, so this is Drunk Chicken versus Wake is powered up master. Who will be the
Drunken Master versus Soap Master. Oh god, but I want to see we are going to get to see Master stuff too because he's not playing Epione this match. So we shall see.
We're seeing some very good defensive play from Frog. Very good defensive play from Frog here. He is very hard to catch.
Did you see Wake did a rerun?
Oh yeah. He's a very sneaky rerun. Well, I really like Waco will take like very sneaky reruns during his forward movement pressure, which is very cool.
We need to explain what that is. So basically, Master Gundam runs on the ground rather than boosting like most other suits does, and so he has the ability to do like a rerun, which is basically he does a move that breaks him onto the ground, and then he uses that to try and steal a full landing, and that refills his boost, so it allows him to cheat the kind of the fundamental system that interactions are based around. But it's difficult to do, and it looks really cool.
Very difficult to do, but yeah.
Ground runner suits can do it, but it's basically most people would say that is the secret to unlocking the power. He's gonna get a perfect half unless he fucks up, which is completely within their own possibility.
Okay.
He fucked up.
He fucked up. Oh my god, wake up!
And now he has to use his burst because he's overheated. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh!
God!
Not a good burst.
This is looking very dire for Team East Coast right now.
Oh my god! I was about to say that, you know, mistakes and miracles, but
this is looking very dire.
We shall see. Once again, I said once again, but for the first time, Waka is playing with a 2,000 cost pack versus Keiichi, who's playing with a 2,500 cost pack. So actually, he has way more. That doesn't work. Holy crap! So he has way more of a stable team comp because when his partner dies, he's not going to be on the verge of losing. Versus Keiichi's team, who if when both of them have died once, they will be on the verge of defeat, basically.
This is very rough. Well, I mean, so the thing about Master is...
landing is so unfortunate.
Oh my god.
I believe Frog still has Z too, so even if he gets a hit here, he's not gonna take too much.
You got Yi. Oh, super!
Oh my god! Frog hits Togi's 2 super. And Penelope gets full burst. He gets his burst. Oh shit! My fucking mic stopped.
Okay, so
my mic fucking stopped.
That is going to conclude the East Coast versus Canada exhibition match.
That's the end, and that's the end of that one.
I believe the score is... What is that, 10-1?
That score is 10-1.
Alright. So that was quite the event.
How long does shit run? Fucking 2 hours 30 minutes? Wow.
2 hours 30 minutes. I mean, I thought we were gonna make it first one the first time I said it. But
hell no. This was way better. This was way better.
I mean, everybody wanted first two, so we did first two. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad we did. This was lit.
This was very lit. Definitely, we can see if we can make this happen again sometime. So it was very cool.
For sure. Thanks for everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hopefully everybody enjoyed themselves watching some really good Gundam.
Yeah, definitely very cool. Got to see a lot of the unique suits in this game on display. I'm really happy that everyone came through. Everyone played and did cool stuff. That is super cool, you guys. And thanks to everyone for participating. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and hopefully we'll be hosting more stuff like this.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.